Ladies and gentlemen, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. It is going to be a SFT tonight, so standard single faction all the way through. And I had the itch to play some KISLEV. Very fun to play them. They're very fair and balanced now. I know there's still a little bit of a stigma from the days of old, but honestly, I think KISLEV is like a mid-tier faction at best right now. I think. Could be wrong. I don't think we've seen a KISLEV win in a whole long time. So we're going to see if we can bring it home for Urson here today. And tournament's going to be starting in 2 minutes. So just giving people a chance to sign up and declare their factions and all that goodness. And then we should be good to go. What's up? What's up? What's cracking? What's going on? All right. So let's go ahead and get our lobby set up for the game. There's a lot of good players playing tonight. This is going to be very fun. Okay. So there we are. So a couple new maps also in the mix. So we got a couple new maps hanging out and some old ones as well. First time playing tonight, says Staunch. Time to get crumped. Dude, you're going to be doing the crumping. And regardless, if you're playing greenskins, a win is crumping, a loss is crumping, fighting is fighting. So greenskins, it is always a win. All right, so we got another 2 minutes or so. So how you guys been doing? How's everyone doing in chat? You guys doing all right? Hanging in there? We're surviving. I am checked in, and wow, a lot of good players playing tonight. Man, we got Ashen here, Outer Region, Alexander, Housecat of War. Looking down the list, tons of Dark Lords in tonight's tournament. Yeah. This is fun. This is fun, man. Yeah, we got a killer run of players. Okay. This is going to be a hard one. Not 7,000 people, not yet. I don't know, maybe it'll happen again. That was the weirdest shit. I've never had that. I think there was actually a legitimate problem with YouTube or something. Getting some Civ reps in. Well, Davok, you'll have to play with us, man. If you're free on the 11th, let me add you in here. Hold on. 1 sec here. All right, there we go. All right, Davok, I just added you to a chat. We're scheming a Thunderdome of Civilization. So playing single player Civ is fun, but personally for me, I'm just like, the only thing I'll be doing going forward for Civ is probably playing multiplayer matches, like Thunderdomes. It's so much more fun when there's political scheming and banter going down, and I just think that's really what it's made for. What's going on? Let's get it, man. Let's have some fun. All right. So it is 6:01. Time to refresh this. Hopefully you guys checked in. If you did not, you will be missed. And make sure I checked in, so I'm not going to be a bit of a hypocrite here. All right. Yeah, we're good. So generate the brackets. Here we go. And the SFT is live, ladies and gentlemen. Brackets are up. You guys can find your opponents now. And I'm going to be playing, not sure who this is, my first game. There's so many solid new players coming into the scene right now. I was actually doing a coaching session with a couple new players earlier today, and I was like, man, these guys are going to be better than me in a couple weeks. All right, so let's get this going. Go to the tournament chat, and let's go here. Now that is the tabletop section and the tournament section. All right, cool beans. Goblins, we're live. Live. And let's copy and paste this. Outstanding. And my opponent is going to be you. Okay, so we're going to send the invite code. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Go to multiplayer, Turin lobby. And it's time for Urson to rise. Where's the... Am I missing the invite code? Isn't it usually... Am I crazy? They didn't get rid... Yeah, I mean, if people... It's not like they're paying me for help, but... if I have extra time, I will help people. I'm not gonna charge people money to give them advice. I just come on, dude. Am I crazy or is there something missing here? Like a lobby, the invite code. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. Oh, it's because I didn't have a player slot. I was like, what is this Twilight Zone we're in right now? All right. So let's go ahead and see here. So that is gonna be. Okay, gotta find my opponent here. It was the crazy pills. Who's my opponent? Where are you? There you are. All right. We're up. Good luck, have fun. All right, so I got my first round opponent. I don't know what they're going to be playing, but we're going to find out here in a second. And yeah, right, Orange Fest. I wish, dude. Yeah. No, I would feel bad doing that, man. But yeah, if you're like serious about getting into competitive and you hit me up in Discord, you know, and I do have extra time on my hands, you know, I will definitely give you at least build advice, look at replays, give you some tips on what's going south. Yeah. All right. So the first map for round 1 is going to be what? Let's go ahead and find it. And yeah, let me message to you as well. Okay. Sadly, can't add ya in Swiss unless there is a buy opening. All right, we had somebody show up 1 minute late. Always feels bad. Sorry about that, Dark Age. There's unfortunately no way to add you to the event. It's actually just not even possible. Okay, so map is going to be what for round uno? I think it's an older map. I think we're going to be on Borderlow Landing. We're going to be against Vampire Coast, which is super fun. I like this matchup a lot. Vampire Coast, guys, if you haven't seen, take a look at this. Let me show you guys on Old Total Tavern real quick. So if we head to tonight's tournament, let's go to the desktop capture here. There it is. Yeah. So Vampire Coast is currently the number 5 ranked faction. 57% win rate. So people are learning how to play Vampire Coast, and they're doing well with them. I mean, Vampire Coast has a much higher win rate than KISLEV, which is down to 48%. Granted, you know, it more depends on the matchup there. I think that Vampire Coast versus KISLEV is probably okay. We're going to see. We're going to try it out. So let's head back to the primary game and have some fun. No, Coast is doing really, really good in the meta right now. Yeah, Indicity. You don't need to hit me up, though, dude. You have all the knowledge already. You just got to shake the rust off is all. Yeah. All right, so let's do a little bit of this. Let's have some fun. Grab you as well. And now we need to go ahead and mix in a bunch of these guys. Although those guys are, what, only 50 gold more expensive? Yeah, I think so. So against Vampire Coast, it's they can go a couple different styles nowadays. Yeah, things are getting tricky. Seeing Empire at 41% is egregious. Empire's just hard to play. Empire and Greenskins are very strange in terms of the data. Because they're tricky to play, but they're both top tier factions. I think Empire in the hands of good players can be really, really strong. Still bedridden. What's going on, man? You all right? You got a cold or something? Nothing serious, I hope. Yeah, Seekers are banned. I did, but tonight we're allowing ogres and Slanesh and everybody, but I just banned the oppressive units. So we banned Pigback Riders and Thunder Tusk. So it's basically just pre-patch ogres with a couple new units. We banned Seekers and Heartseekers. So we're allowing the really strong factions to be played, or I should say the busted factions. But yeah, no, it's just putting some restrictions on them, which is fun. Okay, and okay. Awesome. So that looks good to me. Let's cut you, and now I need to figure out what lord I want to bring. The Drugina is kind of an interesting option here. The Drugina, the Archer Lord, but the Ice Witches are just so cost effective. It's hard to justify bringing anything else. All right, so let's get this, and we'll get that. I think that ability is going to be the way to go, and then from here we cut you, put you on horseback, and we're looking golden. Nurgle hit me with a pretty bad flu cold. Okay, so nothing super serious. I was concerned you were in the hospital or something, man. I was like, ooh. All right, well, we're here, buddy. We are here. So is that going to be enough to get that unit? Yeah, Vampire Coast is definitely a little bit slow. So we want to take advantage of their lack of speed where we can. Yes, and then that leaves us with 450, which is going to give us another one of these. All right, great. I like this build. I think it's pretty good. No blocker. Oh, I forgot I forgot the blocker. Oh no. You better not be watching Vampire Coast, man. I'm going to get the blocker up now. Now I got to completely change the build, or else the mind games will just be afoot. Okay. There we go. All right. Yeah. Might have to change some things now. Pigbacks are strong Empire Spearmen for close to the same price. You know what? It's not even that bothers me, Anticity. To my knowledge, but you may actually know, but I believe that Pigback Riders do not have a knockdown animation. You'd have to correct me on that and double check, but I'm pretty sure that Pigbacks cannot be knocked down. So when you charge an Empire Spearman unit, they can be knocked down, and then there's time where they have to stand back up and whatnot. But I'm pretty sure with them, yeah. You want Wookiee, the Wookiee blocker, the forbidden Wookiee blocker, yes. Okay, so let's grab you and reserve. I think that's going to be good. The crazy pill strike again. I know. Yes. What's cooking here? I think that's fine. Yeah, you guys are just chanting Wookiee in chat. What's going on here, dude? Guys are out of control. Okay. Is there any reason we would want this? I don't think so. I like you in reserve. I think that's a good choice. Zargard Grey Opens are just too vulnerable to being, I think, for animated Hulks and like Morngulls and all sorts of troops like that. It just feels super, super dodgy, you know? Yeah. But I mean, I guess mixing in one wouldn't be the end of the world to like take down like a Depth Guard or something. How's Palpatine today? Are you saying I am Palpatine? We're doing good. if that's what you're referring to, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking, man. All right, so I think that is adequate. I dig it. We can get one of you guys upgraded here, and I think that we are all golden. Yeah, I like this build. I think it's good. All right, good luck. Have fun to my opponent. Remember, I'm still so rusty. Yeah, but you would pick it up quick. You're like a naturally stronger player, so if you just learned the meta, you would be fine. You know. Yeah, that's right. I always forget. Yeah, the debug camera of Doom. Yeah, so pigbacks, I'm pretty sure don't have a knockdown animation, so that's part of what makes them OP. It's like when you charge like an unbraced spearman unit, you're going to be knocking a lot of them down. But pigback riders, you charge them, they don't get knocked down, and they all retaliate against you instantly instead of like being staggered and knocked over and shit. It's the same problem that the Ogre Kingdom's had for a long time. Yeah. KISLEV strong-ish. I wouldn't even say they're like mid-tier now. They have like a 48-50% win rate. They're like right in the middle. They have some really bad matchups and some really good ones as well. So yeah, we're going to see which is which here and have some fun. Let's see what my opponent's got. You still talk about your in the past streams? No, I didn't. I still have the hand problems. Yeah, so I had carpal tunnel and cubital tunnel, which is like a nerve compression. I did get that fixed, but I still have a really stupid tendon. It's like an autoimmune disease that attacks my tendons. It's miserable, but you know, we can push through it. We're good. You got to unmute the Discord. How dare you? You muted the Discord? How dare you, Anticity? Yeah, you do need to, though, man. It'd be fun to see back in here. You know, Vampire Coast is in a really good spot right now. They're they're winning tournaments and being seen in, like, top-level play. You know, it's great to see. KISLEV's down around Cathay win right now, yeah. Which is good. That's what they should be. Like, KISLEV should be challenging to play. Like, you don't want to just have some overpowered shit that can steamroll everybody. That's not fun, you know? Like a breast, yeah. Dude, I'm down for all those, like, dude, just give me some cyborg hands, man. I'll take it. All right, so the battle is on. We're going to talk about our build a little bit. Now, Little Grom might seem risky in this matchup, but if they target it with cannons, you can use this pillar in the middle to line of sight. You can also retreat to the back of the map and force their cannons forward, which is a very, very dodgy situation for them. So we got two of the armored Kossars who are going to be the front line, and then just a big old bow line here, basically. Yeah. I love me some KISLEV bow play. It's very, very fun. So we're going to do this, and we're going to go ahead and get another one staggered back here. And cool. So we got an Ice Witch. She's just going to be using Hawks and Miska, which is very good at killing like lightly armored troops. We have a couple Rangers here. So we do have the Akshina Ambushers, which I'm a big enjoyer of against Vampire Coast. And we also have our Skirmishers. So Skirmishers going to go try and grab the middle if they can. Yeah, should be fun, man. Watching tourneys while... Yeah, we got you, man. We got you. You ready to watch me suffer tonight? It's going to be great. All right, so my opponent's got 15 models, so probably pretty standard stuff, nothing too crazy. And we're going to see what is cooking. Let me get my game volume on. I don't know about you guys, but I play... Even though the game volume isn't like super necessary, I play way worse when I can't hear the game. It's a strange phenomenon, but I do. We'll call it a dervish right away, probably. Go get that objective. I really want to punish them on the objectives if we can. Yeah, you're testing Noblars? Yeah, you got to zoom in and look, though. You gotta move up and take a good old peek there. All right, so Little Grom is going to creep up, and we're going to get ready to party. We're going to get a dervish out of the gates immediately and go grab that point. Yeah, great. So what do we got? Oh, yeah, Celostra. I forgot about how annoying she is. Damn, yeah, I have an easy answer for Celostra, just Death Rostra, but I didn't bring that. I'm actually severely lacking in magic damage. So we're just, well, I mean, do I have any? Oh, hopefully he doesn't go Sirens. I actually screwed up a little bit, although Hawks and Miska can kill Sirens, so that's fine. So we're going to go try and get his back objective here. I seriously doubt it's going to happen, but we're going to try it. We do see cannons. So we do see some coastline cannons, and we're going to set you up and get ready to start shooting. And there are going to be some scurvy dogs heading over there, at which point we need to just get you. So let's get you guys, send a KISLEVite warrior to go hold that point, and now we're going to get the dudes to move over here. All right, so you're going to just sit on the back objective here. Yep, we can do this. Move you guys up, and the horse archers can just get back and, retreat. No, we're going to be eating some cannon fire, though, for sure. And now we can start shooting at the Rotting Promethean gunnery mobs with Little Grom, which should be very, very nice for us. And I wonder if he's going to try and cannon trade me. Oh, that's a Colossus. Oh, shit. Okay, that's pretty chad. You got to love the Colossus pick. We're going to run into the trees a little bit, and we already have this Rotting Promethean really taking quite a bit of damage. He's shooting at my Lord, which is a bit of a mistake in my opinion, but not that bad of a mistake. Yeah, Little Grom is just pounding. It's getting so much damage in there. We're going to sneak up and see if we can actually into some stuff, with our skirmish corps. Let's pull you guys back, and the rest of the army's looking fine. Horse archers can come and chill and maybe help with the capture a little bit. And now, yeah, if we can get these guys, that would be pretty nice. So we're going to go ahead and start unleashing on them and use the wolf heart traps. So we're going to snare those guys down, and we're going to call in a snow leopard to go try and get them and see if we could just wipe that unit out right away. That would be like super MLG, right? All right, so they are eating some shots. Granted, Actionas aren't amazing against those units, so, a little bit tricky. But they're going to take some L's for sure. Snow leopard does have good AP. Can do a little bit of poke as well. All right, so let's move up. Keep the Little Grom shooting, and we've almost just wiped out a Rotting Promethean already. And we do see the creeping bush creatures here. So we're going to pull back, and yeah, and then just call in another dervish to protect our lines here. All right, so we're going to go intercept with you. Yeah, he does react, which is nice. We've almost got you down, so let's keep those Actionas pumping. And we do arrive up on the point, so up on the point, and cool. Horse archers, let's get you guys on the outside there. All right, so we're just going to continue chasing. So we can intercept with you, do this. And I need to get ready for Hawks and Miska. So those are just gunnery mobs, yeah, I believe. So we need to actually focus down the range units. Let's get the hybrid shooting going right here. You guys shoot right here, shoot here, and let's take them out of the lock formation now. And I'm not sure what I want to call in next. I need to kind of see what he does before I really draw any conclusions. So does he have any good units back here? He does have some handgunners, so we're going to Hawks and Miska those. That should be fine. We're about to get Celostrid, so she's just going to dive into my ranks. And you see, I blundered my cannon here, which feels bad, but it is what it is. All right, let's call in some Griffin Legion. Just get up and have them hammer some shit. That's going to be fine. All right, so you guys shoot the gun units here. Get you dervishes to go over there after those scurvy dogs. And move these archers up to party. All right, so we've charged in. Celostra does get her Knights Errant, which is to be expected. We're going to retreat you guys back a little bit. Archers there, and the Little Grom. What do we even want to be shooting? The Colossus is probably pumping the pillar, I would imagine. We need to retreat away a little bit. And I do have a pack trap coming off right now, so we're going to pack trap these guys. That's going to snare them in place, and hopefully we're going to be able to get away. I mean, I could Griffin Legion them, but it doesn't feel like it's particularly worth it to me. Back objective looks safe, so we are all good there. And the pack trap did get the job done. We do have our character here doing a little bit of work, but Celostra is going to be very, very annoying. I don't have great answers for her. And is that a handgun unit? It is. All right, so let's pull in a Streltsy. I think a little bit more shooting is going to be good. If we can just weather the storm on the on those freaking things, then yeah, we're going to be good. All right, so Little Grom, what do we want to be shooting at? The Colossus is probably not a bad idea, just to put some pepper on. And the Knights Errant is going to be gone in 11 seconds. And hopefully we're going to be able to get that objective back. That's going to be the play. All right, you guys shoot these halberds here. And looks like our Actionas did escape. Let's get you guys on the pistols, call in more of the speedy boys. And just look for opportunities with the Griffin Legion. Maybe we sweep around the outside here. That could be a little bit safer. Let's get you guys going there. And she summons the Rotting Prometheans. Okay, that's actually not that big of a deal. The Rotting Prometheans are decent, but yeah, we're still line of sighted here, so it feels bad. All right, let's just get on the handgun mob. That's going to be fine. And you Actionas start shooting into you. Let's get you guys out there. And another Dervish can kind of creep around and see what we can find here. All right, shoot here. Archers can shoot into these guys. And let's get the Griffin Legion to run through the trees. You guys around the back, and the Actionas now can start wasting these. All right, so I do have the Hawks of Miska. Let's get into the tree line here. We are down in value, which is actually surprising. I thought we were in good shape here, but it kind of feels like a bit of a precarious game. I mean, undead crumbling is a thing, so you gotta respect that too. Let's go ahead and put Hawks of Miska on you. Try and crumble you down real quick. Sneak around to the gun line here. And we do get the sneaky in the bushes. Yeah, it's coming. All right, so we're going to get there. We do get the Hawks of Miska right there. So let's push up. And we just got to weather all these summons, man. The summons are doing quite a bit of work against us. All right, so shoot the gun mob here. You're going to go get that cannon offline. And Griffin Legion, you're going to go ahead and creep around, see if we can get on any of these guns here. All right, so those guys did get taken offline. So now we need to make some aggressive dives. We need to get onto the guns here. So we're going to dive you. And this is a deckhand mob here, so let's go ahead and get a bit of a sandwich on you, on these guys. Great. Archer shoot here. Get our character over there. Get the archer shooting here. Little Grom can shoot at God knows what. Yeah, he's playing the pillar very, very well. All right, let's retreat back. Get some winged lancers over here to help out. And you guys, Are we going to get the cannon? We are not, sadly. The cannon is going to live. Okay, so we're starting to take ground a little bit. Undead crumbling is a thing too. You got to remember that, right? So Celastra is actually taking quite a bit of damage. We might be able to catch her slipping here. And let's move the little Grom over this way. Get the KISLEV halberds in there. So we need to get both these pack trap boys back, and we can actually pack trap you. So get the halberds in, and these are what? Animated hulks? All right, so tricky, but I think we can get them down. All right, so the middle is coming back to us. Let's get you guys over here. And the Griffin Legion did get a nice little charge. We're going to retreat here, start shooting in, and pull back. And you armored Kossars can move up and fight. Celastra is in danger of maybe getting a last samurai. We're going to have to see, but we do get a nice little charge here against these guys, which is cute. We have halberd support, so that's going to be quite good. Do we want to call in great weapons for any reason? I don't think so. It feels very, very dodgy. Start shooting you guys and shooting you guys. Little Grom has basically just been useless this game. We haven't been able to really connect, so we're just going to kind of take shots at whatever we can. All right, so fight here. You guys get in here and fight. And where do we want to get the goodies? Yeah, the back objective situation is looking pretty good. I could call out the dragon. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. All right, so what can we shoot? Can we get that cannon maybe? Let's see if we can get lucky and get some cheeky engagements right there. That wouldn't be bad. Okay, so we're going to get out the big dragon, pull it up to start battling the SEs if possible. The pack trap team needs to retreat, but it looks like we do stabilize here. We're going to try and get that cannon. Griffin Legion has escaped, so let's pull them back and find some good charges. A lot of our units here, though, are getting smashed up. Streltsy are getting some nice shots, and we're almost in range of the carronade, so, you know, we'll take what we can. So zombies, yeah, the middle objective is in the process of maybe flipping. Griffin Legion can come. What do we have over here? So we do have some zombie pirate gunnery mobs. Let's go find freebies here. Let's get around the back and live long and prosper. All right, so unfortunately this happened. I don't know how the hell that happened. These guys, these winged lancers need to run down these guys if we can. That's going to be incredibly nice. Let's do this. The dragon did not move up. Feels bad. We're going to charge into you guys and drop a Hoxamiska right on their face. So that should break that unit pretty decisively. And there is the element of my opponent running out of like units here. So let's, oh, Streltsy might be able to get a last samurai here, especially with the Frostworm coming up. That's going to be very, very nice. All right, so halberds can move to the middle. Winged Lancers should deal with this, and cool. So this is a good opportunity for us to come back here. A very, very good opportunity. Those summons are going to be gone in a second. Little Grom is getting shot. Big Dragon needs to go jump on you. And let's do this. Good. Let's pull back the Little Grom now. And how long till those crabs disappear? 5 seconds. Okay. After 5 seconds, we should be in okay shape. Let's get you around. And you, Griffin Legion, they're not Griffin Legion, but Winged Lancers have done pretty good. And I think we can kill the Colossus here, maybe. Let's get you on these pistols. Yeah, we need to get those pistols down. Those guys are a menace. All right, let's shoot them. Just desperation call shit in, basically. And we're going to shoot the Colossus here. Streltsy, you're doing good work. And I think we're starting to pull this game back. It doesn't take into account crumbling very well. We need to unsummon some units here. So let's unsummon you, unsummon you. I think I might have double-clicked that. We'll have to see. He does call in deck gunners, which is a bold strategy. I might be able to just go run them down here. We'll see. But the Colossus is straight up almost dead. It's looking a little bit worse for wear. But we need to flip the middle objective. If we can get that Colossus down, though, that's big money. So we're going to make sure we charge it here, take that bad boy down, and we do have the Dervishes arriving, too. So let's charge these down, get the Streltsy to keep shooting, park the Streltsy on the actual objective, and the big dragon has almost gotten him down. All right, let's loop around the side. We need to go put a lot of pressure on those deck gunners. If we get those deck gunners, it's basically just GG for him. All right, Dervishes did good. All right, team, KISLEV is still in it. My opponent, he's a very strong player. Very, very strong, actually. I feel pretty confident in this matchup, and he's making me really, really work for it, to the point where I could still even lose this, actually. All right, so the Frostworm is going to go hide behind the pillar. We have the Streltsy on the point, so let's see if we can shoot you. Definitely not bringing Death Frost was something that hurt pretty bad. Let's continue kind of trying to squeak through here and get you around there. Okay, so the hybrid guns are shooting. Let's unsummon you guys. Is he going to play my back point? We should probably keep, I don't know, something back there if we can. Things in the woods. I'm just like calling in whatever I can at this point. Things in the woods were there to kill Depth Guard. All right, so yeah, I don't think he has a quick reaction to this, so we might be able to kill those Shade Wraith Gunners. I'm going to go get a bombardment on them as well, which is going to be nice. Archers, and yeah, if we get the bombard here, it's going to be pretty freaking sweet. He calls in Depth Guard, which is even better for us, because then we can get them both with this. Because my guys will be unbreakable for a long time, so let's ride back here, and we just need to get a little bit closer, and there we go. All right, that's going to wreck that unit. That's going to be super, super good. All right, so the dragon is chilling. Let's get it on Celastra. You guys ready for the Hoxamiska? Check it out. Overcasted, too. So that's going to just obliterate the deck gunners, which is all we really care about there. Plus, if he runs the dogs in, there's a chance I could cackle on that as well. I could get my back objective stolen. Let's maybe get a KISLEV halberd over there to go help out. And we got you guys coming up to the point. Things in the woods are going to be in the trees. Solastra is getting bullied a little bit. And we did end up taking down that doggo unit. Okay, I got to make sure I don't throw by letting my lord die. That would be very, very Bronzodia. All right, let's form ranks. Streltsy are going to hang here. Dragon needs to retreat back. Let's get the dragon back. And now we have the Akshina Arwars, which are going to be very nice. So let's call them in. Pack trap nets will be very useful here. Little Grom is shooting at what? Let's get that cannon. See if we can get that cannon offline. All right, so the dragon is fleeing. Things in the woods are here. Let's get the 2 archer units to start shooting at these zombies, because that's going to be a bit of an easy target for them. And the halberds, I would suspect like a Morngul back cap, some like funny business, you know? So we're trying to shut that shit down. We're trying to shut it down. All right, so the cannon is still going. Probably going to outtrade my little Grom, but, you know, we'll see. A couple of units here. Should have unsummoned them a long time ago. That's a huge problem. That like, if it were really, really razor close, I could lose the game because of that. We got a pistol mob over here. All right, let's go hunt those guys down. Some dreaded lag here. You got to love it. Okay, so archers can start shooting into you. Let's get the Beowulfs. Beowulf running on those guys and just calling more dervish. All right, dervish time. Halberds on the back objective. We got reinforcements coming. Several of the pistol mobs have been stuffed back. And we do have another Hawks and Miska. So probably, where do I save that? Yeah, let's move you guys onto these guys. We need to do this. Get those guns down because they're going to counter my werewolves here. And dragon goes on you. And cool. Hawks and Miska is an extremely good spell. It's extremely good against Vampire Coast. It's pretty gods here. All right, let's get on you. Cool. So we crumble down that gun unit, although the capture weight's a little bit shady. So we need to move you guys up, and just get another capture weight unit here, really, because we're gonna win the trading. I think it's just about maintaining the old cap there. All right. So Solastra could be in some danger. We do manage to crumble those units down. So let's get the archers shooting into the depth guard, and the Streltsy need to form ranks, and we need to start shooting you too. All right. Will I have enough for another Hawks and Miska? I don't know if I will. And yeah, a little bit scary, actually. He does get my dragon caught up in halberds, but the depth guard units are getting ripped up really, really good. We're going to get the Streltsy shooting into them as well, and that's going to be pretty MLG. All right, so Little Grom used all of its ammo, so we should unsummon it. Although, at this point, let's just like run up and use it as a battering ram. It does have anti-infantry capabilities, but the depth guard polearms getting wrecked there is really, really on point. That's very good. Dragon needs to keep scurrying around, maintaining capture weight where it can. What do we have? Handgun mobs here? Okay, so yeah, we're playing a dangerous game, and see, I knew that was gonna come. I knew the witchcraft was there. Let's send the little Grom back that way to deal with it. So depth guard are almost fully dead, which is huge. Let's get these things in the woods around the back. They can jump back on these guys and call in another Akshina ambusher. Yeah, we do have the capture weight, and we're almost to the point of winning on one. Almost, not quite, but we're getting there. I might need to send a horse archer back there to try and stabilize that position. I am not sure, but let's get you guys moving in here. We can charge in there. And are we actually in any danger on this back objective? Let's go send some extra units there just to be extra safe. Streltsy might have to fight in melee. We're going to see. Archers form up, shoot these guys, these animated hulks. Let's move you back this way. And yeah, I think we actually need to grab our back point. Yeah, we need to make sure that it gets stable. So see, the haggard little Grom is doing work. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't unsummon it. That extra capture weight is quite nice, actually. So yeah, let's retreat back this way. I will definitely win on one, assuming I don't like lose this back objective. So we're going to get on here. We're going to get on here. We're going to bring the Ice Witch back there. I think we're okay in the middle. We're just, you know, kind of poking away, and the dragon is in there ripping shit up, so that's good. And let's get another dervish out here to grab this. All right, so we're going to shoot you. We're going to move you onto the objective here. We can actually have you guys just charge the scurvy dogs and get our character to charge there too. Shoot the guns here. Giga Chad, Streltsy just keep fighting, and now we just continue poking. Yeah, so we do win on one right now, so we can just kind of loosely trade in the middle. Let's get you guys away. Go jump on top of these, see if we can crumble them down. Outstanding. So we get a good trade right there. You guys go right here, and Solastra has been a menace this game. That's what I get for not bringing Deathfrost. Granted, Hawks and Miska arguably has been better. You know, it's been very, very good here. Yeah, these guys just got hammered. Ouch, 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 ouch. That feels bad. All right. Big enjoyer of the Akshinas here, though. I really, really like the Akshinas. I think they're super fun. All right, let's retreat, charge you guys, and you guys charge here. You guys turn about face and charge here. We completely fold up the efforts on the back objective, so that's really, really good. The little Grom even helps contribute to that, right? Okay. Yeah, Vampire Coast is no joke in the current meta. People know how to play them, man. They can be a big problem. Okay, so I think we're good, though. I could try and kill Solastra with like a little bit of pack trap shenanigans. We'll try. But I feel like I could even just recapture the middle. It would take me a couple minutes, but I think I could. All All right, so let's get you guys about. Turn here. Slauster does get nailed by a pack trap, so we need to do this and start shooting at her. Let's get the dragon to move over, try and get a snipe. Streltsy just hanging in there with their powerful Italian Spartacus haircuts. And what do we call next? Yeah, I think just Armored Cossars, just troops to reclaim the middle. Not that we need to do that, but you know, we'll fight as if the game is going to go longer just for the practice. All right, so let's do this. Get you guys down here. A lot of undead shambling in. The sniping of Slauster wasn't super effective, but yeah, the last of the coast here, definitely in some danger. I could probably even die for his backfield there. All right, the shooting is going. We got the horse archers. Let's bring them over here. Call in some more archer boys. And the dragon is it going to be able to get Slauster? I feel like all mages in this game should straight up just do magic damage. It's always perplexed me that like they're literally wielding a sword that's on fire and they're just like, I do not know magic, Anakin. All right, so the deck gunners were called in again, but yeah, we're about to flip the middle. GG, well played, dude. He's a strong opponent, man. Yeah, that was no joke. That was no joke. Had to work super hard. The Colossus was a cool play, too. I didn't hate the Colossus. I mean, it got 1,500 value before I killed it. Look at that thing. 1,500 here. And who did it good for us? So the Packmaster guy, 1,600. Little Grom managed to get 1,600, too. Hoxamiska, 1,100 value, but the Crumbling isn't really included. And Streltsy were good. Streltsy got a lot of value that game. Very impressive. Okay, cool. So just chatting with my opponent here. And we're golden. Did the crabs do okay or did they die? Let's see. For Anticity, we will check. The crabs, I killed the crabs like instantly. These ones, those are the ones that I hit with Little Grom in the pack trap in the beginning. And I just was able to melt those down. That was in the very, very beginning here. Animated Hulks did pretty good. 900 value on this one. Depth Guard kind of got focused. But yeah, Cannon was able to get 1,000 value. Not bad. You know, it was definitely a thorn in my side. Definitely a thorn in my side. All right, let's report that on the website here and see what's cooking. What would you do if your stream hits 5? I mean, I don't think... So my normal Total War streams will get between like 1,000 and 2,000 people. Like once it's been going for an hour or two, that's like normal. I think there was something wrong with YouTube. I think YouTube was like... Yeah, no, what happened the other night was just a strange phenomenon. It was not normal. Yeah. So what is this? It is KISLEV for Urson. I got to figure out how to beat new Khorne with KISLEV. I've been really struggling with that. The new Khorne Gores and a couple other units they have and the skull cannons and stuff, just like ugh. And that was against Vampire Coast. Okay. Thought I was going. Man, the guy we just played, I'm talking to him. He says it's only his second tournament on Total Tavern. Played really well, dude. Clearly he's got some multiplayer experience from somewhere, friends or ladder or something. Very, very strong player. Yeah, it was fun, though. Double Big Crab would have been better. Double Big Crab against me might have been okay. I did have Streltsy and a Little Grom, though. So there's a chance that I could have killed it. And I had a Frostworm in reserve. The Frostworms are really good against the crabs. So I think I don't know. My build wasn't perfect. I think that the Zarguard was a stupid choice. I think that was just me over-respecting Depth Guard. There's too many things that wreck Zarguard, right? You have the Bomber Mobs, you have the Animated Hulks, the Morngulls, the Crabs, you know. Just too much there. When am I going to play more Civ? On the 11th. So I'm organizing with a couple other people a game on the 11th, which is going to be a Thunderdome. So we're going to get like 4 or 5 people and do an FFA Civ game, which is going to be very fun. Yeah. Okay, and let's refresh it. Yeah, so Anticity, you've been getting itched to play some Total War competitive again, huh? Yeah, old Stormgate was a bit of a flop, wasn't it? Yeah, man, I was so excited for that, and then it just landed so flat. Tempest Rising looks fun too, by the way. Have you guys seen the Tempest Rising, the Command and Conquer kind of spiritual successor? That looks fun. Definitely will have to give that a try. You're welcome, Lucas. Yeah, you're welcome. I uploaded a video of myself playing Rome today, so we did a Rome playthrough as well. Yeah. Yes. Stormgate still leaves me sad. I was so sad about Stormgate. I was like, yes, the new StarCraft, right? And it's just Warcraft 3, and it just didn't even come close to either of those. Have you been having all sorts of crashes in Bannerlord mod? Not a ton, but a couple here and there, Jason. But it's been pretty good. One more game to finish in the round, by the way. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a Bannerlord stream. So tomorrow we're starting, I don't know, a Necromancer. I got to come up with the name. We'll figure it out. Something really stupid, but we're doing a Musion Necromancer on tomorrow's stream, which is going to be uber fun. I'm very excited for that. Hey, what's up, Gunhound? We were just talking about the game. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be on the 11th around like 2 p.m. my time, give or take. Yeah, we'll see. I'm coordinating right now. So right now we have Deovoc, Dav Plays, Gunhound, Professor Pone, and myself. Pone is the only one with a bit of a tenuous schedule, so we have to see if we can swing it, but we'll make it happen. Dude, I know Heroes of Might and Magic. Oh, I'm so excited for that. Yeah, I'm very excited for HOM 3. Well, not HOM 3, but, you know, the new Heroes of Might and Magic game. Although you have to be very skeptical with modern remakes of, like, favorites, man. So often they just suck, you know? It really makes you, like, a lot of the releases are just so half-baked nowadays. It really makes you appreciate games like Age of Empires 4. Like, I mean, Age of Empires 4 had its issues, but, man, when Age 4 came out, I was like, it was so fun. Like, the FFA games and the ladder, it was a good experience. Balance was a little shitty, yeah, but, you know, the gameplay felt fun. 3:30 a.m. crew signing in, dude. Powerful. Let's go. Yeah, 3:30. Count von Hagula. No, it's a human necromancer, though. It's not a vampire. The necromancer we're playing is a human. I want to make him like Helman Gorst. Oh, Helman von Haggard would be good. Oh, it's Hans's evil cousin, Helman von Haggard. Oh, that's so good. Helman von Haggard. Hey, Turin, sending love from Canada. Hope you keep winning. Thank you for the great streams. I'm going to do my best, man. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're doing well as well, brother. That is a very generous one. Helman von Haggard sounds pretty good to me. Gage, thanks for becoming a channel member. Welcome to the Dukes of Haggard, my friend. Yes, we rise in power tonight, and now we're gonna figure it out. Okay, so that's game one. Is the round over? Yes, it is. Round two. Let's see who we're going to be playing. All right. And this looks good. And let's advance the Swiss. The Age of Springalds was one of the worst metas for sure. That was just so awful. Oh, God. Just like slow tower pushing with like with like Springalds everywhere. Oh, God. It was just pain. All right. Round two is live, guys. Let's get this going. Goblins. Round two is live. All right. And let's hit this. And we got you going, and now our opponent is BOE. So they won their first game. Hey. All right. I think we played this player. I think they're quite solid. Should be fun. I'm going to join their lobby. I'm going into hostile territory. Here we go. Wish us luck. I think map is Crystal Lake. Helman von Haggard sounds really good. I think that's just so stupid. Hey, you're a 7. So the most people I've ever had on stream in a realistic sense was about 5,500. And that was for the launch of Warhammer 3. The other night was like a YouTube bug. That wasn't real. No, not the dwarves. Not the dwarves. No, anything but the Dowie. Dowie are such a hard counter against KISLEV. Oh, not the Dowie. Oh, the pain. When you start watching him turn, seems like a normal, friendly guy, but the more you watch him, you realize he's secretly evil and insane. Yeah, a little bit of that. Sure, why not? I do have a villainous side. I like my scheming. You know, I do like it. The screen blocker. Yeah, God, I ran into the dreaded dwarves. They're such a hard counter. If he knows what he's doing, I'm just dunked on. I mean, I can still win. But it's going to require massive outplay. Okay, how can I abuse this map? What can I do on this map to get a victory over the Dowie? I'm like looking at my units all like, it's definitely not going to be you, buddy. Yeah. You meant it, Raph. I know what you meant, dude. I know what you meant. Secretly insane evil. You know it's there. Okay. Can I buy Plague of Rust? Can I like recruit someone from the Empire to give me Plague of Rust? Oh, what magic do I have that's even good against dwarves, right? So I have the hag magic options, which shadows. Okay, I can get a hag of shadows, hag of death. Yeah, I don't know, man. Drugina Lord. Yeah, the Drugina Lord's okay. He's got 500 range. His poke is okay. I don't know how good Tal's Judgment is. I've always used Coast Alton. I've always used your boy Coast Alton on foot and had like a bit of a hero hammer squad to fight the Dowie, but it's tricky. Yeah, Zargard Great Weapons are just going to get shelled by artillery in the early game, so that's a big no-no. Well, I think out of the gates we can know we need skirmish cav. Like the horse archers are going to be useful for just, you know, grabbing things. Oh, dude, you don't bring chariots against cannon factions, bro. You're going to have a bad time. I mean, you can bring them, because this map does have some weird line of sighting. So maybe I can get some sauce going here, I think. Okay. And we're going to do a little bit of this, yeah. The Golden Knight, are we going to go with Nyarska? Okay. I'm going real bananas with this build. It's getting crunk nasty, guys. Okay. Katarina on her sled does have a bit of a weird hitbox. Maybe, now, you can Gust of True Flight a little Grom, but it's like, it's not enough. If they bring 2 cannons, you get dicked. I've tried it before. Okay, I'm getting a little bit hog wild here, guys. A little bit hog wild. Okay, so that's something. This is something too. And then we are going to go with, what else can we bring on foot? I mean, what do you even do? Yeah. Is that going to be something here? What does that do? Okay, that's not useful here. That might be worth trying too. Okay. So guys, we got some schemes coming together. We do have the big scheming. It's here. I don't know if that's going to be good even. Is it? I mean, yeah. Okay, maybe that ability is useful. Things in the Woods are pretty good in this matchup. I think you're going to want a couple of those. Maybe one heavy war sled for like a really partitioned weird area of the battlefield would be good. Okay. There aren't any hogs in the KISLEV army, I know. I know there aren't. We could use some pigs right now. Give me the pigs. Some of the Elector pigs. Okay. So we're going to need some infantry, right? Like some to get in there. All right, so you guys are good. I mean, it's something. It's not great. Dwarves are so good against those kind of units, man. Oh, the pain. Send the pain below. By the way, I think that Chevelle is one of the most underrated bands of the early 2000s. I love Chevelle. I was like jamming them the other night, and I was like, man, I forgot how good these guys were, man. Chevelle freaking rules. 4 dragons? I don't think so. No, that's not going to win me any beauty contest, that's for sure. The dreaded 4 dragons. Okay. I don't know, guys. A couple of sleds, a little Grom. I don't know about that. The heavy war sleds seem a bit precarious in this matchup. I mean, light war sleds are even worse. I feel like the heavy war sled's just going to get mowed down, although, well, I mean, what is he going to bring? Like Thunders? And it's the cannons that are going to shut those things down for sure. At least the things in the woods are like lower to the ground and can get some karate chops in there, right? All right, guys, wish me luck. This is... Oh, shit, I almost didn't bring a wizard. Oh, my God. That would have been a disaster. I was like, something feels off about my build. I was looking at it, and I was like, where's my Harry Potter here? Where is it? All right. That would have been really newbie. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I almost didn't bring a wizard. I saw Chevelle live in college. I loved it. They were great. I legit think that's like the only spell that's kind of useful here. Are you on a horse? You are. Okay, that looks good. Wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. This is probably the hardest matchup in the game for KISLEV. But if we can win it, then we're on a good path here. Yeah. No one expects the no wizard strategy. I mean, there's a reason why nobody expects the no wizard strategy, you know? There's rhyme and reason for that. Yeah. Pit of Shades. Pit of Shades is okay. I think that Hailstorm from Lore of Tempest is pretty good. Lore of Borscht. Yeah, Lore of Pierogi. Is that what we're doing here tonight, guys? Is that what's going down? All right, so Crystal Lake is upon us. And it is time for us to march to war for Urson. Yeah, but talking about Chevelle, let me scroll up. It's your favorite band, dude? I love Chevelle, man. Oh, like Clincher, Vitamin R, Send the Pain Below, The Red, Closure, Comfortable Liar. God, they got so many good songs. The new one that was pretty good, Self-Destructor, was a couple years ago. That one wasn't bad also. But yeah, Chevelle is really good. Clincher is so good. So hype. All right, guys. So we went with a very cheap KISLEV Lord, who does have anti-infantry and also has an AoE explosion with good armor piercing, and Felix. So those homies are going to roll together. Aside from this, I mean, I don't want to play the open field, but is it going to be better for us? Maybe. Okay, so we went with like a lot of missiles. I'm going to try and value trade there and just hope we don't get, wrecked too badly here. Okay, so Streltsy in the front here. Streltsy. And we're going to hide one Streltsy back here, just like pop forward and maybe poke, and we'll put like one bow unit there too. Just to kind of test the waters. Okay, so we're going to get Streltsy or bows behind them for layered up shooting. This is very much like a tinfoil hat build. I don't know if this is going to work at all, but we're gonna tinfoil hat this shit and see if we can make it work. All right. Take another cheap bow unit over here, I guess. Oh no, he was over there in the trees. Okay, so they're going to be in group 7. We're going to put you guys in group 2, you here, and great. So you're 7 and 4. Group 4. All right. Outer region have attack in this matchup with Lore of Hug, Armor, Shield spell. Oh, he's got some tech. That's cool. Yeah, he's played a lot of KISLEV. I'm just getting back into him myself. I want to add them. My best factions are Nurgle, Chaos Dwarves, Warriors of Chaos. I feel confident winning tournament matches with them. And I want to add KISLEV into the repertoire there. Yeah, that would be fun. All right, good luck. Have fun to my opponent, man. Let's get it. GLHF. Oh, God, we got the Slayer King, Ungrim Iron Chad. All right, does he have any cannons is the question. That's what we need to watch out for. No cannons. Oh, shit, never mind. Double cannon. Okay. I was like, there's no cannons. All right, let's hide these guys back here for now. You guys move up, grab that objective. I like the usage of the miners to grab this. So obviously we're going to fight here. We're going to try and use some LOS and see if we can get some shenanigans going there. Okay. Let's get our foot-based characters moving up. And we're going to get ready to roll and grab that objective. Yeah, he's got 2 cannons in the bushes. So that's very scary. Yeah, just like so. Will probably be our best bet. Is Garagrim? Garagrim's okay. I think there's better choices for the Dowie, but yeah, pretty meta. Slayer Pirates are off meta, but the Trollhammer Torpedoes are pretty good. So yeah, I like that. All right, so move this way. The cannons are there, and they are ready to party. Those are going to be extremely hard to shut down. Extremely hard. I mean, I could sacrifice some horsemen for them, but I don't know if I want to do that, right? That doesn't feel great. All right, so let's get some things in the woods and just get them creeping up and hiding behind the pillars. And we're going to grab this, and we're going to try and hold on to it for as long as humanly possible, really. Yeah, that's going to be the play. It ain't going to be easy, though, guys. It ain't going to be easy. We need to make him extend there. These guys will come out eventually. And cool, so let's save up. Double cannons hiding in the woods. Well, they'll move out of the woods eventually. Yeah, they will. So I got the double cap, which is great. These characters can waddle here. We're going to get troll hammered pretty good. I mean, God, they have so many things that are so good against us. It's very tough to deal with. Okay. So I need to wait for him to call something in, and then I can try some sneaky business. So we're going to go over here and try and force some like shenanigan reactions. See if we can do something there. Let's move you guys up ever so slightly. So we're going to move up enough to start shooting. We're going to hide you behind the pillars. And now you guys can creep out there. So now we can kind of, not show our hand too hard, but show that we're here to play. We are here to play. All right, so you move up here. Let's get you guys going back this way. And Streltsy are going to start shooting here. You're going to start shooting here. They're shielded, but, it is what it is. So let's form up, and get you heading here, and you heading here as well. All right, so we're happy to value trade a little bit. Let's get behind this pillar. And now we're going to go ahead and get you and you. All right, I like it. And then you're going to go up the side there. So we're going to try a little bit of multi-pronged scheming. And we do get the Grim Delvers. All right, so we're just going to charge them for now. It's our best bet. And we'll move up on the point here, attack you guys, and get our Tempest Caster over there as well. All right, so we did get on top of the Grim Delvers before they were able to shoot. That's a huge win for us. And we're going to start shooting with the Streltsy here. So Streltsy should be firing on all fronts now. And we're going to get you guys shooting here, you guys shooting here, and very, very cool. All right, so on top of that, also, I'd like to get some things in the woods to maybe bro charge here. Wouldn't be a bad idea. All right, and yeah, good. We got the Grim Delvers tied down. We're actually trading very cost effectively into them, which is huge. And we can do a little bombardment there on these guys and just keep kind of shooting, gathering these guys, right? Just keep having a good old jolly time. All right, so you guys are going to come out here. We're going to try and threaten the cannons. And we're eventually going to need to move up with some capture weight. So Kossar, shoot your bows. And you guys move up on the point a little bit. And yeah, now we need to try and pressure the cannons. It's not going to be easy. Sacrifices must be made for Urson, but we're going to make those sacrifices. All right, let's get you shooting here. You shooting here. Let's get you across. And we're going to go ahead and fan out. So fan out and fan out. It's going to be hard to defend both of them. So if we just get like one of them offline here, then I'm very, very happy. So that's going to be one. And that's going to be one cannon crew eating a charge. And we're going to pull here. Charge out this way. Try and like Benny Hill them a little bit, right? It's going to be the plan. All right, so you guys move up. Start ripping and tearing here. And good. So the fighting continues. We need to get away from Ungrim Iron Chad, though. He's got a big old angry... Oh, he's running his cannons. That's good. So if we could just keep that as the status quo, that is going to be massive for us. All right, so let's move up the bow line. And we are getting some melting over here. That's not bad. Let's move up and shoot these guys now. And are the cannons going to come back online? Let's find out. All right, so no, they're not. Not at the moment. Let's call another dervish. Move the dervishes over here. And the character needs to get away. Uh-oh, ice switches. Oh, I just probably threw the game. Shit. Okay, well, that's not good. I don't know what she was doing over there, but we're going to start juking. Good thing. Okay, thank God for Buy Our Blood, by the way, or else she would just be offline. All right, so we do get a bombardment. We escape with her. Close disaster, though, almost. Like, very, very close disaster. Let's run you guys down this way. Go chase down the cannon crew, chase down the cannon crew. Call in another dervish over here and see if we can get down some of the heavy-duty shooting. All right, so, yeah, Streltsy are... They're definitely mowing. I mean, they're getting their work done. We managed to stabilize the game, because if we had lost that character, that would have been really bad. But we're still occupying a lot of his backfield, kind of. Hold on. Do we have an opportunity here? We have a little something I like to call an opportunity. I think we might. So keep hunting down the cannon crews, keep chasing those guys. Yeah, just kind of keep being annoying back there. Ungrim does eat a lot of firepower, but I think we can 2v1 him, actually. Let's retreat, get the archers to continue shooting, get on the Trollhammer torpedoes, and get the KISLEV warriors to start grinding here. Meanwhile, we do this. Okay. So in the back, how's it looking? Okay, we got both of his cannons offline. We're back in this game, baby. We're back in it. Straight up, we are back. Yeah, we are totally back. All right. Let's get you guys to shoot here. You guys shoot here. You two can chase Ungrim, and we are getting trolled a little bit on this point by some blasting charges. So we're going to need to get the things in the woods we've been holding on purpose, by the way, in tactical reserve. All right, so we do manage to shut that down. Looking great. Let's call it some Winged Lancers. Move them up. And on the back, we do manage to get both cannons offline, which I believe is the case. Yeah, we need to keep chasing them. All right. So these characters can probably take Ungrim together. I think they can. And Things in the Woods should be able to get that objective back shortly. I am doing okay on points. Let's get these Streltsy back. And these Streltsy need to continue their shooting here. Let's get the Griffin Legion. Excuse me, those units to go right there. And the Heavy Cav will come around the side here. Should be able to rip those guys up. But I'm going to be triple capped here. But we're totally back in this game, guys. We're totally in a position to be okay. All right, let's move you on that point here. Let's move you guys over there to help hold that objective. We're also going to charge with some of the heavy cav here. All right, so the Streltsy are back. Shoot you guys. And our two characters, let's see if you can take down the enemy lord. Let's pop the axe ability there, which is going to be great. And Streltsy can fight here. And yeah, hopefully just melt them. We'll see. All right, so a little bit of sneakiness. We do manage to hold our objective, which is huge. Streltsy are a great weapon unit. I do let one of them get in melee, though, which is pretty Bronzodia. All right, let's call in another great weapon here. And hopefully the Streltsy can mow those guys down. Characters, we've almost got Ungrim killed, which is going to be pretty fat if we can. And several units that are very vulnerable here. So we're just going to run these guys down and feast like the Heathen Kings of old. All right, so let's get you around and get you onto the Althar's Raiders. We're just going to charge straight through on top of those guys. And we're going to do a bombardment on them, too. All right, so that is actually a really nice pick for us. But now we need to find a way to get some objectives back, right? That's going to be the play. All right, so charge you, do this. Streltsy can continue wasting them. And Ungrim is down. That's actually huge, guys. That's huge. All right, so arrows and arrows. Shoot those Grim Delvers. We completely overwhelm his reinforcements here, which is massive. Let's go get on the Grim Delvers now with our Cav. That is going to be huge. And you guys can shoot the Iron Drakes here. They should be able to take them down, actually. All right, so a lot of his value is tied up in, my Wizard, which we're going to have these Streltsy fight in melee here. All right, so we got the 2 cannons down. Let's get another Dervish, get it out here. And where's these ones? Okay, they didn't move. For some reason, it was clearly a mistake on my end, but yeah, we screwed something up there. But I'm liking this character combination. Let's do the bombardment. Yeah, that's right. So here's the bombardment on the KISLEV General. We're going to see if we can make that work. All right, so we wreck those guys. Let's go over here and wreck these. This is the KISLEV General's bombardment. Hey, that's actually not bad. It's kind of like a free little wind spell. Yeah, that ain't terrible, man. That ain't terrible. All right, so we're about to take off both of these Trollhammer torpedoes. This is the point of the game where we can start hopefully feasting. I'm going to call in Zargard Great Weapons because now a lot of his shooting's offline. All right, you guys fight here. Hopefully they're going to be able to push. Let's get another heavy cav unit to come out. Well, not heavy cav, but, cav. All right, so, yeah, a little bit dodgy here. Let's get you guys in, pull you guys in this way. The Streltsy are going to have to use their weapons. Let's move up on the point. Hopefully we can fold this position. We do see Long Dong Slayer Pirates, which are no joke. So we're going to get the Streltsy up, and we definitely need to get in a little bit of stopping power now. Okay. Because we're having to send Kossars to fight, which isn't great. It doesn't feel good. I'm not going to risk overcasting because my units could die here. So yeah, we need to do it. But yeah, Streltsy, even when they run out of ammunition, they're still pretty good. Yeah, they're still pretty good. All right, so let's keep fighting here. Let's run you guys down because blasting charges are pretty bad if they get compromised like that. We have the objective advantage. Now it's time to start calling out the big guns. Let's unsummon some of you guys and unsummon the Winged Lancers, who did pretty damn good, by the way. Very happy with their performance. These 2 characters, though, have been absolute PIMPs. They've been doing really, really good. All right, so Slayers have arrived. Let's use them to go flip this. Let's use our Horsemen who are there to go flip that objective. And now we're going to call out these Zargard Great Weapons. So let's get them, like, here on this call out. That's going to be better. All right, so the Zargard are arriving. Really, really liking the character core for this army. We're going to flip this. And Streltsy, let's unsummon you. Keep you in the pool here. We do have our Ice Witch in the tree, so she's going to do a little bombardment right there, which is going to be nice. Felix is a good AP fighter, too. He's no joke, so we're going to be enjoying that. So we do manage to probably flip this point. Streltsy, you're out of ammo, so let's just get him up to party. And if he starts sending in mostly infantry, the Zargard should be able to handle business. We're going to find out. Let's attack these. Oof. Yeah, no, we don't want that smoke, actually. Let's get you back here. That's not good. Okay, so where are the Zargard Great Weapons? So these guys have... Did we flip the point? Shit, we didn't flip the point. That's so unfortunate. That would have been so big if we had gotten the flip there. All right, so let's charge into the back of the Longbeards, and we're going to call in some things in the woods now. All right, so we're probably just hold these 2 points. This is going to be our best bet, I think. Yeah, it's going to be our best old bet here. It ain't going to be easy. Okay, so the Trollhammer torpedoes did come back online, so we need to go run those things down. Let's run you away and see if we can catch him. So he's going to try and get this point. The Zargard Great Weapons need to get up here and help out. Let's get you on the corner of the objective. You guys go fight here. Let's get you here. And now let's run down those Trollhammer torpedoes. Okay. Yeah, we managed to keep these guys online. Let's go camp his spawn in case he calls in a cannon or something. We want to dissuade him from doing that, although cannons at this point in the game wouldn't be that bad. Let's do a bombardment right there on these guys. We have KISLEV warriors arriving. We managed to fold those up. And things in the woods are going to rip up a lot of these units for sure. For shizzle. Okay, so, yeah, Dervish, we just need to make sure we don't lose objective 1. We don't need to, we need to make sure we don't lose objective Uno there. Okay, you guys go here. You guys go around the outside. The KISLEV Lord, yeah, the Axe of Tor, man. I'm not hating it. I'm not hating the Axe of Tor. I really ain't. All right, so, yeah, you got blasting charges on her. I guess I wasn't expecting a blasting charge on her. Zargard Great Weapons will easily hold that objective, though. If he doesn't have any, like, proper... Yep, I knew the cannon was coming back. I knew it. It's so good against KISLEV. We need to go shut that down. Because the thing is, if he calls things in to defend his cannon, what's going to happen is we're going to just win on the objectives, right? So let's just get all hands on deck. I don't care if it's a shitty archer. We need you. Okay, so the Zargard have arrived. Things in the woods also are here. This fight's going in our favor because Felix and the General are quite good, and Streltsy are also Giga Chads. I think we got this one. Oh, man, it's still like against dwarves in the KISLEV matchup. You never know. It can go anytime. All right, so the cannon's about to move in. See if we can get it. He's probably going to call something out, but if we could just keep that thing offline for now. Let's call in another Zargard Great Weapon. That's going to be our best bet. All right, so you guys moving out. Zargard Great Weapons just cleaning up shop. Let's run over here. And dwarves are so slow that we can afford to maneuver between the points, We can afford to do that. All right, land is power. All right, did we get the cannon offline? We did not quite. Things in the woods, though, going to get some dirty business going here. It's going to be good. All right, so move up. You guys on the point. Unsummon you. Up on the point you go. I think we got this. The dwarves are actually behind us on value, and we have healing. So that's really nice. Now, the important thing is probably not to get too bananas and try and get him on his third point. If we go over there, I mean, like, he could just punch us right in the wiener. So we don't want any of that. All right. Slayers are coming. Zargard Great Weapons should be able to take them down. And we can just honestly spam out the cheap infantry. Yeah, just like the 450 cost our boys. Yeah, I knew there would be some funny business here, but nothing that these cav aren't going to be able to handle. So that's fine. Yeah, looks good, looks good. Dude, I'm loving this guy here. He's been really good. Only 1,000 value. It's nothing crazy, but Zargard will easily tear them up. You guys will tear them up here, and we do get the charge, and also have you guys coming in to help, so that's great. Things in the woods should get it done. And yeah, I mean, Ungrim dying too is like, the dwarves don't typically lose their lords, so when that happens, that's pretty big. We want to make sure to keep the things in the woods away from the Slayers, if we can. So we're going to send these guys in and try and find the engagement on top of the dwarf warriors here. Slayers will get annihilated by the Chad guys here. Yeah, by the Zargard Great Weapons. All right, let's call it another one of you. Get you up here. You have anything just chilling out in the shadows? Yeah, nothing too super important. Things in the woods will also kill isolated dwarven units. That was a intense game. Had to work for it, but you know, it kind of shows what that matchup's like. You really got to work for it if you want to beat them. Yeah, Felix with the Boyar is a cool combo. Yeah, because he's heal capped. Homeboy is heal capped right now. That's like super money, right? So we're gonna form up, call these cav around to go clean up some of these outsiders. And you know, we could even do, the dwarves are not gonna be able to react well to this. So we're gonna call you down and go over here. Now, you know, I think I'm far enough ahead I can go for the triple cap. And he's so undefended over there that, you know, we just crushed the one threat he had left in his army. So we're gonna send 8 capture weight over there and grab that. So, yeah. All right. Yep, things in the woods, keep fighting. Archers are shooting. We could do, I don't want to overcast and risk losing my caster, so we're just going to do this. It's actually a conundrum you run into in tabletop, which is really funny. All right, let's do that. Let's go down here, actually see if we can threaten his cannon again. All right, so we do manage to flip that outside objective, looking good. That's going to give us a triple cap on him. You guys form ranks, start shooting at these guys. And Felix and company, you guys go here with the Zargard and cut those down. Yeah, we got a lot of reinforcements coming in. That's going to flip for us. Outstanding. Let's park on the edge of the objective, and we might be able to get his cannon here. If he's not watching, it could definitely happen. All right, so this might be the one time. Let's set up the archers. So a lot of archer fire, and you know, 1 damage a second is 1 damage a second. You know, $20 is $20. We're gonna get in there, and we're gonna do it. All right. So do we want to bombard you guys? I want to overcast it so bad. I've been so. He can't win at this point. It's actually impossible. So I think I can overcast now. I think we're fine. The Zargard were able to close out the game. So 2 archers poking away. And let's see. Oh, the hardcore overcast. Is he going to live? Looks like it. I think we're going to get the bombard there. Yeah, nice. Cool. Awesome. And we do get the cannon offline. He was very good at defending the cannon early on. That's for sure. It was not easy. But we did manage to slip in there and get it. Yeah, we did manage to slip in there and get that dread cannon. All right. GG, boys. GG. Yeah, we got it. The dreaded dwarves have been taken down. Overcast edging, yeah. Like, I want it so bad. Dude, the Chef Boyardee, though, was our favorite. The Chef Boyardee was a great, I think, use. He was able to fight Ungrim very well, actually. And he has an armor-piercing bombardment ability. So, like, you know, that's great, right? Felix was 1,200 value. Streltsy did okay. You know, 1,100, 1,000. That kind of value against dwarves is respectable. Yeah, scary build from him. I think he should have just played the outside objective in the middle. Although, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Ungrim dying too. Like, usually, if you're not going to go with multiple heroes, I think just getting a runesmith is better for like the slows and Wrath and Runes and stuff. But he played well. GG, well played. Coast one, scary. I had to really work it with those dervishes, man. We had to really sweat on that backfield and try and get that. Yeah, if I didn't get the cannons, I lose the game, I think. It's just, it really is the Dwarven artillery is what wrecks KISLEV, and if you can shut down the artillery somehow, then, you know, you have a chance. Okay, report score. That's going to be for Urson. And that is going to be against dwarves. The dreaded dwarf matchup. What is the haircut on that KISLEV Lord? I don't even know. It needs its own name. Yeah. It needs its own name. All right, so who is winning? Oh, Orange Pest with another win. All right, this is a gentleman I was training earlier. He's coming to end me, dude. Damn. Damn, dude. Yeah, he's killing it, dude. Well played. We are going to get in there and do it. Yeah, you don't even know what I'm talking about. Out of context, that would be a very weird thing to hear. $20 is $20. Get in there and do it. Yeah, it's pretty funny. By the way, we can do a little bit of promoting of other tournaments right now. Let me check this. So tomorrow, for anybody who's not tomorrow, but 2 days from now. So I think on Saturday, right? What day is it? I don't even know what planet we're on. But 2 days from now, which I believe is Saturday, we have a new player Swiss tournament. So you can see there's some new player tournaments coming up, and yeah, lots of stuff for the peeps to play in. Space Pope's got a tournament coming up on the 9th. All fun. Yes, I taught him the dreaded double rogue idol build. Yeah, that was totally what we did. Okay, so let's hang tight. Do we have a good background for KISLEV? Yeah, I mean, you have Baba Yaga. It'd be cool if there was like a Katarine background, though. Katarine is definitely like the coolest character in KISLEV, one of the coolest characters. She's freaking awesome. Her and her dad, Boris. I mean, come on. That's like the powerhouse right there. Magic is stronger in tabletop. It depends on the list. Big Spider, double rogue idol. Yeah, so what was the matchup test? I mean, you've just taken down 2 really strong players, so I mean, keep playing like you are. You could win tonight's tournament, dude. Seriously. Enjoyed the Civ stuff. Yeah, we're gonna do more in a couple days. Katarine is such a badass character. She really is. Like the opening cinematic where, oops, oh no, jump scared. The opening cinematic where she like takes down or faces down the Bloodthirster and just like, it's so cool when she like marches past the troops and they're like trying to stop her and she's like, no, like it's like leading from the front is so cool. Yeah. Oh, look at this surfing. Yeah, awesome character. All right. Khorne, then Beastmen. Yeah, Greenskins versus Beastmen is an interesting one. I think it's actually Beastmen favored, but not by much. It's maybe like 55-45. Could be wrong. I'm just relying on the build you gave me. Honestly, Orange Pest, that build I gave you for Greenskins is good in like 80% of matchups. It's like, it'll work in most matchups, dude. Like, you know, you'll be all right. You make some small changes, but you don't need to deviate too much. Okay. Yeah, it's the same Orange Pest from Company of Heroes, yeah. Mm-hmm. He's come to the Total War side. The dreaded 25 faction RTS game. 2 games to finish. So we got Christopher versus Bob That Builder and Fidel versus B6. So hey guys, what's great is we're 2-0. There's no chance that we have a negative win percentage. You know, worst case we go 50-50. So yeah, we'll see. It's like Katarine, yeah, Beach Boys music. It's always fun. Everybody gone surfing USA. Yes. Yeah, I have some ideas here. Yeah. One sec here, responding to a message. All right, perfect. There is that element too in Total War. I've noticed I played against some people in tournament practice who are really good in practice, but when it comes to like playing in actual tournaments, they tend to suffer up. Yeah, and also playstyles are a thing. Like there's been players in the past who like I just really struggle to beat, but then like people that I crush consistently beat them. It's like playstyles do matter. People play this game is such a build diversity and you know faction range. It's like there's so many variables. KISLEV versus Dwarves matchup. Just curious. Okay, so the reason why Dwarves wreck KISLEV is because there's a couple of things. So most of the KISLEV heavy cav does not have good armor piercing, right? Warbears suck here. So all of your cav are, you know, not super good at killing dwarves effectively. On top of that, dwarven blasting charges, miners are just so cost effective with their armor piercing values. Dwarf warrior great weapons at 500 gold will trade uber cost effectively into your front lines. Dwarven artillery crushes KISLEV artillery like horribly. So, and we didn't even get into the gyro bombers and gyrocopters. I mean, they can be a menace in that matchup too, but yeah, the dwarves they dominate the infantry fight typically. They beat you with their artillery. I've always struggled against Professor Pone. Great example. You know, I don't think I've ever beaten Pone before. You know, so there is that. There is that. Okay, so how are we looking? It's the old dirty dog Professor Pone. The old scallywag. He's here. All right, we're almost ready for the next round. One more game. Their beer game is much stronger. Oh, well, yeah, the KISLEVites probably wouldn't drink beer. They would drink spirits, like hard liquor. You know the KISLEVites got some scary, scary, powerful spirits. Whereas, you know, dwarves are all more of a beer, like a volume drinkers. Yeah. But, yeah, for sure. I mean, I bet you dwarven beer is like, would be extremely like bitter and like just brutal to drink, right? It's just like kind of like gruff like their culture, you know? Like dwarves would be drinking stouts, whereas like the Empire would be drinking like lagers and like light beers and things like that for sure. I mean, although the Empire is based on Central Europe and like, you know, Germany has pretty heavy duty beers too. So I don't know, man. I'm just kind of tinfoil hatting here. Why is that, Staunch? He's very good. Dude, Staunch, I barely beat him. He was very strong, dude. Gotrek got laid out by KISLEV potato vodka. Oh, in the books, really? Yeah. I'm pretty sure in lore, dwarves like KISLEVites the most out of the human. I mean, that makes sense. They're the most similar to the dwarves in terms of like principle and culture in some ways. Boiled beer in Sterling, what's that? Dwarf beers. I like for me I like stouts, like a dark, like kind of dark thick stout with like, you know, even like Guinness, like the archetype of Guinness is my favorite. I love that kind of stuff, man. All right. Let's get it going, man. Thank you guys all for joining. It's been fun so far. We are in round trace of the tournament. And let's get it. So I got Navigator for round 3. I think, oh God, is it the Chorfs? Chorfs vs. KISLEV is an interesting one. Never know. Okay, so round 3 is live, and here we are. Round 3. All right, so I have Navigator, who is, I think, a very good Chorf player, if memory serves. So let's see if we can get 3-0 here. Yeah, it's either Skaven or Chorfs they play. The map is going to determine this. If it's an open field map, I think I'm okay. But if it's a map where they can like shenanigan and hide their artillery, then I might just get wrecked. Okay, we're on Hashett's oil fields. Oh, we're on a Chorf map. Hashett's oil fields. Oh no, the Chorfs. Yeah, man. Ice Archers go time. Oh God, it is the Chorfs. It's the Forbidden Dowie Czar. This matchup's very fun, though. It's very fun. All right, so... yeah, let me look at the map real quick. Okay, yeah, the map is fairly okay there. Yeah, the Dowies are here. What's the dwarf's worst matchup? Skaven Karate Chop Dwarves pretty good. The Sniping Jezzails, the Globadiers, the Rat Ogres, Death Runners, you know, yeah, they have a lot of shenanigans. Like, dude, with dwarves, you have to, like... when you play dwarves against Skaven, it summons, like, the anxiety of the Skaven perfectly. Like, you're sitting by your cannons, like, defending it, not knowing where Death Runners are going to pop up. It's like... yeah. No, I think KISLEV can take on Chorfs. I don't think it's too problematic of him. I mean, it's a fine matchup. It can go either way. Okay, so... ooh, oh, this is the sauce right here, guys. This is the sauce. I'm bringing all the cool shit tonight. Let's freaking go. Yeah, boy. That's nice. That's nice and good. Get him, Skeeter. All right, so we're definitely going to need a couple of you guys. And big scary things. Yeah, we want you. Dude, this build is already freaking awesome, by the way. You guys are going to love it. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Now, in reserve, so Infernal Guard Fireglaves are a thing. Yeah, they're definitely not bad here. All right. And then, what can we afford for our money here? Show us some Ice Archers. Probably not super good here. Yeah, probably not going to be great in this matchup. You always max Dervishes, like always. Dervishes are just God tier unit. Oh, Wizard Shadow Magic is not super good against Chorfs. I mean, the Yeah, the Infernal Guard are a menace. They're definitely a menace. Okay. I think we bring this. It's going to put us at a very awkward amount of money. And get you, okay. Yeah, the cats are good. They're pretty. The cats are useful for chasing down the big scary pieces. The trains. The trains can be very daunting in this matchup, for sure. Okay, and then for our last disappearing act, oh, of course, how could I forget that? You know what? I think it's fine. We're gonna play a little bit different than I normally play here. We're gonna try and catch my opponent off guard. See if it matters. Okay, so how much do I have? 1150 left? Yes. And 400 gold. Yeah, KISLEV doesn't have anything under 400 gold. Trixie hobbitses. Trixie hobbitses. Yeah, nothing cheap, man. Ain't nothing cheap over in KISLEV. It's all expensive. It's all expensive. Almost ready. My opponent, the dreaded ready up. Yo. Saying good luck to my opponent here as we load into round 3. Hopefully my tiebreakers are doing good, you know. I definitely need that. What do Winged Lancers even do in this match? I mean, they crush the mobility, they lose to Bull Centaurs, they lose to the trains, they lose to Kadai. Yeah, Winged Lancers actually just feel stupid here. They don't feel like they're super good. The Ice Guard, Glaives, I mean, I'm trying to think of their actual applications here, but I don't think it's too much. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be great. Okay. Yes, and yes. What about Warbear Riders? Like one Warbear Rider, anti-large, just to kind of rip shit up. Seems like it could be a respectable choice. You got to put the respect on the Warbear Rider, right? 1600, that's an expensive unit though, man. It's expensive. Both Brothers of Tor are decent as well. Got you. Not going to be enough. Yeah, it's a very, very awkward amount of money I have. It's very awkward. Then Oath Brothers are how much? 1850? Yeah, it's a lot of unit right there. That is a hell of a lot of expenses. And then we just slap a dervish in there to close it out. I think that's fine. Yeah. It's a strange amount of money, but what can you do? 125 would put me at 700. Yeah, after the nerfs, I wouldn't be able to afford that. Yeah, I got to be very, very on point here with this build, or else we could just get karate chopped. That's 875, so I think just bringing another one of those is going to be straight up better action. Yeah, all right. Perfect spend, baby. Still got it. Still got it. Sorry about the clapping in front of the mic. I got excited. Perfect spend there, though. Yeah. So here comes the Druzhina of KISLEV. No, Anticity knows, dude. He knows. The Dark Lord in chat, the Kraken King. He knows. He knows what whispers in the night. You think 1 Little Grom is adequate? 2 Little Groms is really good against Chaos Dwarves. Although there are ways to beat it. If he does a full court press against double Little Grom, I could lose. Yeah. Clap wasn't really loud. Okay, good. Perfect spend for Gets Caster. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? We're here. All right, so we got the dreaded double Little Grom with the Druzhina Lord, which is going to be super metal. So we should be able to shut down most of the Dawizar. Most of the Dawizar shooting with that. We didn't bring any mobility out of the gate, so I could yield the objectives to him, but if he runs up on the objectives, he's going to get Little Groms. So we got 2 of you guys with 2 Streltsy behind. Streltsy are pretty good in this matchup. They can, trade well enough with the Fire Guard Glaives. We got the Druzhina. He's going to be on foot, and of course we have a Hag Witch who's going to be humping the pillar here and just trying to stay out of open field. Although against Chaos Dwarfs, I think we're fine. Just Pit of Shades. 3 Little Groms, I wish. Yeah, that'd be really good. Okay, and the Druzhina is, he's got some buffs. He's got restock, so we can give him more ammo. And he gives them damage, too. So he's going to have reload skill, base damage. Pretty fun. We're just going to try it out, see if it works. All right. Okay, let's see what's cooking here. Let's move up, and we'll get the hag going too. And it is going to be the dreaded, the double Iron Demon. All right, I like it. So we're just going to move up and get ready to go. We'll move you up too. Curious how this is going to go. I feel like he might try and fly over with, is it a metal? Is it a final transmutation? It is. Shit. Okay, we got to fan out. Okay, and get you coming over here and calling another Streltsy to make sure you can't just fly in and troll me. All right, dude. Oh, so one train getting pounded here. So let's switch to his Lord here and get the Druzhina going after the Lord too. Nice. All right, so we're going to get you up on the point, and we're going to poke the Lord a little bit. If he comes close to me, he's going to get frigging Last Samurai. Yeah, he's going to get it. Pretty good. Yeah, you do not want any of this smoke here. Oh, man, he's going for it. Okay. So let's take you out of formation. Yep, Streltsy are getting good shots. We're going to move you guys up this way, and we're going to keep blasting that big man. All right, so now is he back in range? We do see a Deathstreak rocket launcher going after my hag, so she needs to retreat right now. But we already got his Lord down like very, very low, so I'm very pleased with that. Okay. Let's do this. Streltsy are just going to keep the focus fire going, and now we're going to go ahead and get on the Blazing Beards of Asherik and get this hag back. Yeah, so you can start shooting these Chaos Dwarf Warriors. Hag is going to run this way. And the Deathstreaker is okay. It's not too threatening, in my opinion. It's not too bad. Hag was able to escape that shot, so we're going to try and pull that thing forward a little bit, and then we can get it with our little Grom. Okay, so Streltsy can shoot here, and we can shoot here. The Druzhina Lord can also continue shooting. And we need to get the hag over to cast. Is it moving after me? It's not. Okay, it switched targets. All right, so move up on the point. The Baeltor's character is very, very low. And we're going to continue poking with the Druzhina. And we do see the pain trains coming, but we'll have plenty of anti-large there ready to go. Nice shot there. Pretty nasty. I got to make sure I don't get baited into moving too far forward. You know, that can be bad. All right, so you're going to shoot here. We're going to get you to shoot this. And we're going to send you guys up and let the Streltsy feast. All right, so the trains are coming. They are not going to be able to dodge quite as easily, so I'm gonna try and party with that. We need to get a Pit of Shades going, so let's do a Pit of Shades right there on those Chaos Dwarf Warriors. That should just straight up annihilate them. And keep pushing here. Keep you going. Oh, one of the beasts is down. All right, so nope. We want to get the Warbear Riders. Go here. They're going to come for the trains, which is fine, but we'll have the Warbear Riders ready to intercept. And one of the Iron Demons is already almost dead. And the Pit of Shades, we wiped that unit out. Classic Pit of Shades action. Let's get the hag back. Yeah. So Warbear Riders are coming in. Dude, this train is just not having a good time. It is not having a good time. Warbear Riders will probably kill it. All right. Oh, the thunderous little Groms. Let's go. All right, Streltsy are back. Let's move you guys into the Blazing Beards of Asherik. Keep you guys here, and we're just going to continue cackling here. All right, so we got the Baeltor's character moving that way, and the Warbear Riders just going to pull back now. Yeah, using the... what are these? Kadai Fireborn? Yeah, they're Kadai Fireborn. Okay, so let's get the Warbear Riders over here. We're going to get you back here and do a little bit of restocking. So let's get you back, retreat this way. And he's actually in range, so I can kill his Deathstreaker right now. We're going to do that. So let's take you over this way and move in there. And the hag is... Yeah, because the hag lured them in, it looks like. All right, let's call in Koljuna's spirits. Excuse me, not Koljuna's spirits, the things in the woods. So they're going to come up and feast. We're going to get the Warbear Riders over here to go help out. And yeah, he's pressing. You know, there's an objective victory somewhere where he wins on objectives, right? Let's get our caster back into the Shadow Realm here. All right, let's do this. Streltsy wastes those goblins. Let's get the halberds continuing to fight. Warbear Rider maybe going to be able to catch his Lord slipping. We'll have to see. Hobgoblins on the other side. I could send some fast cav. Are they hobgoblins? Cutthroats and stuff? Yeah, they are. Okay, good. So we can send dervishes over to go help. All right, so the Warbear Riders have chased off the Baeltor, so now we're going to just start shooting them with the Streltsy again. And we are getting charged right here. And we do see the pain train coming out of the woods, so we're going to go ahead and... we did break the rocket launcher. Now, you don't want to kill it always. Sometimes they take 45 minutes to run off the battlefield, and it's really nice because then your opponent isn't going to be able to summon it back in. All right, so let's go right there. And the Deathstreaker's offline. The pain train is getting it. We can use the things in the woods against it, too, actually. It's not a bad idea. Druzhina can shoot it with his bow. And let's get the Bear Riders to move in and help with this, these guys here. Also, we can shoot the Baeltor's character. Okay, so... Oh, my God. Little Groms kill that train so fast. Jeez, with the Druzhina helping? All right, so we can switch. Yeah, we should probably kill the train off, actually. Okay, so I think we're just crushing him on value super hard. So we're going to send you guys up to the point here. We need to start playing for the triple cat. So let's do a Pit of Shades. I don't know where the Chorfs even have a lot of units. Yeah, but it's so early on in the game. I have like 45 minutes to get up on the objectives, right? I have a long time. All right, so there is another train coming out, and we're going to just go ahead and karate chop this. So we need to get you offline. Hag is being focus fired again. Georgina can go up here. Let's move you guys up to the point. Get the things in the woods over here. Get the Streltsy wasting into these guys, and let's hope for the best. All right, so what else can we call in here? Yeah, Hobgoblin Cutthroats might actually beat those guys, so we're going to need to get the Hag over there to help out. The only way I lose this is on points, basically, in my opinion, which is for sure going to potentially happen if I'm not careful. Yeah, what is he at? 448? I mean, you know, he's creeping up, dude. It's going to, before I know it, I could be losing on points. I gotta put some respect on this name here. All right, so let's get you guys across, and the Hag is going to go use Pit of Shades over there to get that back. We've taken that offline, so let's switch on to the Iron Demon here. And Streltsy can shoot you. You shoot the Lord here. And what do we got? Okay, the Bear Riders are doing all right, but they are fighting a very, very hard fight there. The Hag is going to use her Pit of Shades on a fresh unit. Yeah, so we're just going to kind of park her over here. Hopefully we're going to be able to wrestle the middle, so let's get you guys going here. And yeah, they're definitely running out of steam. The train needs to go, so we need to shoot that train again. Let's move you guys up. We need to get a double cap like soon, and we do have the Snow Leopard also. The capture kitties are pretty good. We can use it to go chase down the Iron Demon. All right, keep shooting you, and the business is continuing. Let's shoot the Pain Train. Get you guys over here, and on this point, yeah, we should be able to fold these guys up rather quickly. Does he have any infantry in the middle? Not really. So we're just going to use the pit to like insta-kill this unit to speed up the capture. So there we go. All right, so the Hag is going to go charge in and help, and the little Groms are still feasting. In the middle is complete rollover here, it looks like. You can see the capture kitty is going to get that thing. Let's get you. Bellator's character's hanging in there like a champ, and we need to use some dervishes to secure our flanks. Yeah, because we don't want the little Groms to get taken offline. Now let's go restock our little Groms so we could squeeze maximum amount of value out of them. Perfect, so we held that. So we're going to keep those units over there, and we're going to move the Hag over here. All right, so Georgina, let's restock the one that's lower on ammo. Let's get you guys charging in there, and we've almost got these dwarves down, and the Pain Train is down. Perfect. So little Grom can shoot you. Hag is just going to keep running this way. And yeah, just try and get away from that. He's trying to breath attack me, which isn't a bad idea. But the Chaos Dwarves are running really bare on the field. Like really, really not having a lot of stuff, you know. We're going to send multiple dervishes over and go probably just wrestle that objective. Let's do this. Have you guys shoot there. Up on the point you go. And unsummon you. Hag is still alive. She's Palpatine cackling, but she's going to go down right now. She's going to get wrecked. We do see some big scaries coming across. Yeah, that objective could be a little bit hard to get, actually. Let's get the KISLEV Warriors. Oh, she actually lived. Holy shit. Okay, so she is the one who lives. That is impressive. Georgina, we probably want to move the little Groms up so they can shoot all three objectives. So let's do some unsummoning here. Let's go park you on this objective. So this and this. And what is that? Is that Hobgoblins? Okay, we're fine there. That's not really a threat. Take you guys over this way to go help secure that objective. Keep you there. And now we just send up some more KISLEVite halberds. They'll be able to get there. So the bleeding is stopped mostly now, right? We're sitting pretty comfy. And on this point, I think we just straight up win this fight. The double dervish is going to be able to clean up house there. And on the outside, we just need to make sure we can win on 2, which is going to be a while. Yeah, he does break us off the point. Capture Cat is coming, but Capture Cat is going to need some reinforcements, so it's not going to be easy. All right, let's restock the little Groms. This is super good. Being able to keep these little Groms online is very, very powerful. Those are Hashed's Dark Ravagers. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is actually not going to be an easy grab here. It ain't going to be easy. You managed to get the fold over there, so let's grab this and keep you near this for the different buffs. And Oath Brothers of Tor, they still in the field. I do have Pit of Shades. Not going to be very good here, though. So, yeah, let's just kind of keep gathering. And we need to just send waves of halberds over here, probably, although Streltsy will be good, too. All right, so the Hashed's Dark Ravagers are getting cannonballed. We have gotten this objective, so let's charge these Hobgoblins, and we need to get behind them. I blundered that charge a little bit, so we'll get behind that unit, and let's get behind them, get a full surround, and then hopefully that's going to be good enough. We'll see. And, yep, you guys are moving up. Let's get the halberds in there to fight on the objective, and the 2 little Groms are feasting, and get you guys to come over here, too. And the Georgina will have another restock here in a minute. Looks like we'll break the leadership over here. Got to keep an eye on that, though. It could still be a situation that I don't win. All right, the Chad KISLEV halberds are able to hold, and let's get you guys to intercept here. Let's get the Streltsy to attack here. Little Groms, we'll have another restock soon. Yeah, we're going to be all right. Looks like here, yeah, we're going to need another dervish here, unfortunately. Sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. So we'll take you guys over there. Great. All right, we do have the Pit of Shades caster back, and up on the objective, we have managed to hold, so let's get you guys going and just hold on to the point. Because if we just hold a little bit longer, then we just went on 2, right? And then we're good. Are these are just Hobgoblin Giga Chad Cutthroats, I guess. We'll take our Wizard over there. Yeah, and the KISLEV Warriors probably able to win this with the Snow Leopard. And we can just keep sending waves and waves of the KISLEV Warriors there. Because he doesn't want to fight Halberds, right? He's got a monster, so it's not going to be great for him. All right, let's get these out in the open field. And we're going to restock the other one. Good. Great, so the restock is active. And I don't see any sneaky business over there, so I think we're okay. More Halberds are cruising up, and do we hold this point a little bit longer maybe? So let's start shooting here and here. Let's get little Groms to pound these guys off the objective. Yeah, it'll be very nice. And Pit of Shades should be able to stabilize this. All right, so you get here, you get here. I'm pretty sure we just went on a couple now. We do get the little Groms coming over, so we're going to keep shooting the Hashed Stark Ravagers. Get another Halberd coming. Georgina, we could unsummon. No, we can't unsummon him. I was like, the Lord unsummoning that was a forbidden tech from the days of old. All right, so we've cleaned that out, and now you guys come back. Just keep the waves of Halberds coming. He's not going to want to deal with that. You know, he's not going to want to deal with that. But I think he could still beat me on just the one here. So let's get you guys back. Yeah, a little bit. Get the Streltsy shooting here. Let's get the little Groms. We've almost killed the Hashed Stark Ravagers, by the way. And his Lord is in trouble, so that's good. And we can call in maybe another Streltsy over here. Although Dervish just reinforcing quickly, providing support sounds really good to me. All right, let's get the Dervishes in there. Cool, Pit of Shades. He's obviously just going to play that area now. Although, no, he's calling in Blazing Beards of Basharek. That's pretty easy to counter. We just call in the Things in the Woods, although we don't have any right now. Ooh, okay, that's a little precarious. So let's get this Hag over here, make sure she can deal with those. KISLEV Warriors need to anchor this point. And we've almost got his Lord down. So let's see if we could just snipe that Lord real quick. That's going to be money. All right. Keep the push going. And I think we just went on 2. Yeah. I think we just went on 2 here. He's going for a massive push over here, so we're going to move these guys this way. We're going to pull the Georgina over here too. And we're going to need some Things in the Woods on that point. All right. So you guys do this. His Lord is almost dead. We're going to keep the little Grom shooting. We could go run interference with 1 unit just to prevent the capture weight from getting there. And Things in the Woods will be ready soon. And so will the Hag's Pit of Shades. All right, so Streltsy, we have some Streltsy going. Halberds are trading well. You know, that's going to open that up for later. All right, so we ran interference, and now we need to get the reinforcements here stat. So Things in the Woods will definitely rip these guys up. Definitely will. All right, let's go get the Hobgoblins. And Pit of Shades here is a bit... Yeah, we need to wait to see where he's going to park, you know, before we do that. So let's blast you. I think... Yeah, we'll move you over, get you over there as well. This is a very big map. It's a very, very big map. All right, so the Chad Warriors are still holding, and yeah, they've been trading pretty cost-effectively there. Things in the Woods, got to go get on those Blazing Beards. We'll do this. Dervishes are still running interference. So he was basically planning for a big old switcheroo, which is a great idea. I like it a lot. All right, so we need to lock these guys down, and I'm just going to get a big overcasted Pit of Shades right there, move in there. And do I have time to save for another Thing in the Woods? You know, that's the question. All right, so the Bale Taurus man, he is healing every time I cast magic. But I definitely just went on 2 now. So I just need to not be an idiot and blunder out here. Although, let's move you guys onto the point. We do kill the Blazing Beards of Basharek. Let's move you over here and call in another Thing in the Woods. If he flips this, I could be in a little bit of trouble, actually. Like, a little bit. The Hag blew herself up with Overcast, but I suppose it was worth. Let's keep moving this way. And is there going to be a rotation here? Yeah, so we definitely just pop you in the face. And move back to the middle here. Okay, so can we win this grind is the question. Can we win this grind? I mean, yes, but is it going to be quick enough? We definitely got to call it a Dervish here. The Things in the Woods will theoretically just trade super well here. The Bale Taurus character is hiding in the bushes. We're going to shoot those Hobgoblins, and that arrives. Let's get a Dervish out there, see if we can reclaim that. Yeah, we're going to have to triple cap him now. We're going to have to triple cap him, so let's get up on the point here. And yeah, we just need to find a way to get all 3 objectives. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to need it. Okay, so unsummoning you, probably, although I think we just need the capture weight there straight up. Yeah, hard to defend all of this. We do have only 1 Thing in the Woods there, so we might actually just lose on points here, guys. Let's move to the middle, make sure we don't lose this. Okay, and let's get the capture kitty over there too. Definitely need to call out more Halberds. They're going to be... We have to play for the triple cap, right? We have to. All right, so move up that way, and you guys get back on the objective here. Let's get on the Hobgoblin Cutthroats. Let's get the capture kitty over there. Hopefully the grind will just favor us over here, and we'll eventually get that one back. You know, that's got to be the plan. Does he have any Fireglaves coming out? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So we don't have a ton of time left. I think these guys arriving will stabilize that objective. Yeah, great. So we just barely stabilized it. We have another halberd boy moving up to this point. Let's get you guys waddling here. Great. We do stabilize this. So getting this point, though, is going to be a whole bunch of work. There's a lot of dwarf warriors over there, right? There's a whole bunch of them. All right, so you guys just fight here. Looks like that objective is going to be stable, and we're going to go ahead and just keep cruising for a bruising over here. Yeah, these guys are going to get it, and we call in probably a Streltsy here to try and get that. Yeah, the big map actually made it harder for me to defend multiple points. It's the Hashit's oil fields are betraying me. All right, so the middle objective is stabilized. You got the halberds moving up. Yeah, we're going to keep waddling towards it. I think he's got me. I think he got me. Well played. It was a good comeback on his part. Okay, so let's keep grinding here, and things in the woods are doing pretty good here, I guess. You know, let's keep contributing to that fight, because he's really planning Helm's Deep here, although those Turf Warriors are fighting surprisingly well against me, actually. Yeah, surprisingly well. How are the Halberd boys doing? Okay, Halberds are going to make it up to the point. I don't know if they're going to have the capture weight, but we're going to try. Dervish call out there wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, so let's get you guys to start bowling pinning some of these units, but man, we just do not have any crowd clearing. Yeah, I think he got us. Well played, dude. Well played. Just really played the big map well. It's hard to get through like everything on this big old map. All right, let's get a Dervish out there. See if we can at least flip this objective. All right, let's go to the corner here. And we value traded so well. I think maybe we should not have sent so many halberds to that far side point. That probably cost us the game. In retrospect, you know, hindsight is 20/20, you know. I think that was a mistake that cost us. All right, Dervishes have arrived. Let's park him on the edge of the objectives to see if we can, like, deny him from getting on it. Maybe get a flip right there, maybe. But then, like, this point, there's no way in hell we're getting all these guys off. There's literally a million dwarves on this point. Yeah, literally a million of them. We're going to keep cannonballing these guys. All right, did we get the flip? Doesn't quite look like it. Maybe. Yeah, did we get the flip here? Come on. Hold him back. I mean, every little bit counts. And we do manage to flip the point, which is great. So that would have been cool if it was closer, but it's not. He's got 1,400 points. Yeah, we were up huge in value, but that can happen with these kind of builds sometimes, you know? And I made some tactical blunders, for sure. His wall of Dowie, he kind of played it like regular dwarves a little bit, which is very, very cool. Anything we can bring on this point? I mean, sure, some Streltsy. Pit of Shades would be good. I probably should have just resummoned my Pit of Shades caster. Okay. And, yeah, this objective's going to flip. I don't know how he afforded so many things. I felt like I was so far ahead. And he still was able to keep mustering units. I don't know. I don't know how he did it, or what sort of witchcraft was afoot. But yeah, he managed to muster so many units despite being so far behind. Like so many lads coming out on the field. How'd the Georgina do? Did he only 700 value? But his restocks were super clutch. All right, let's see if we could pop you in the face one last time. One last time. Yeah, a lot of dwarves over there. Streltsy are coming. We're going to try and park them on the objective. But guys, we do not have much time. Yeah, we just got swarmed, dude. Just so many bodies. And the Baeltor's character living was big too. 2,900 value. That's about what that thing costs, right? So that was a nice little usage of that. Probably should have unsummoned a little Grom to get my hag back too. That would have been good. Because then you unsummon this, I get the hag back. You know, we're good. Well played, yeah. I don't know how he pulled up so much shit. I felt like I was so far ahead, he was just going to have nothing, but he managed to just get so much. GG, well played, dude. He played very well. He earned that victory like a champ. GG, very well played. Great game. All right, so, I mean, dude, like, everything went so bad for him. I don't know how he won that, even. I guess just the Dowie tide, but did he even have that much? I don't even know how he won that game. I guess, okay, the Hashid Stark Ravagers farmed me on that side. Okay, that's fair. So maybe that's what cost me the game. I had the position to win on 2 objectives, and I overreacted and sent, like, 5 halberdiers to their doom. That's what lost me the game. Okay, good lesson learned. Because remember, I kept sending for the triple cap. I thought I was far enough ahead to do that. But in reality, I wasn't. If I just reinforce the middle and the side with those halberds and defend there, I think I just win. I think I just sit in open field. If he tries to come out of the bushes, I just shoot him with little Grom. Yeah. So I think it was a tactical blunder. Lost me the game. The build was totally fine. The build was good. I mean, look at the value. 3,000 value on those things. Yeah, big tactical blunder on my part. GG, well played. So he will report the score. And here we are. Report that score, please. So we're not out of the top 4. It depends on how well our tiebreakers do. Let me fix Martinius' score here and refresh the website. Well played, dude. I always love to see the Chorfs pull out, clutch victories like that. Yes, and we need to give Martinius the buy round point. Okay, Martinius is here, and we're going to give him the buy round point. So do we still have a chance? Yeah, if we win our next game, our odds at top 4 are actually pretty good. So we just got to win our next game. You didn't shoot with the Streltsy while spamming the units on the point. You could have... Yeah, maybe. We tried to get his lord down. We got it really low. Yeah, the Hag Witch was... Chariots are risky. You know, they could be risky for sure. This was last round. Oh, did he get 2 buy rounds? Wait, this was last round, 3rd? Wait, what is he talking about? I have no idea. Okay, well, anyways, it's fixed now. Okay, let's check that. And check that. Outstanding. He was down more than 3K, actually, at one point, I think. Yeah, he was down quite a bit. Okay, 1 match to finish. And what is he talking about? Oh, does he have too many points? Oh, I think somebody adjusted it for him. Okay, did he do this? 1, 2. Martin should have 1 win. Okay, just 1. Let's get it going, team. Fix that tiebreaker there. Chaos Dwarves are a cool faction. It's easy to forget they're dwarves. Like they can present a ton of armored high leadership infantry that just take like 10 years to get off the objectives. The things in the woods were kind of lackluster there a little bit, weren't they? Like it almost makes me think that like some Kossars with great opens would have just done straight up better. Yeah. Let's see. What did you test, Anticity? I did some testing on value calculations. It's not accurate at all. What is not accurate? Let me know. What did I miss? Doesn't track magic damage and even melee is off. Yeah. The tracker, CA's tracker is really bad. It's really haggard. Definitely don't rely on it too heavily. I was up in value for sure, but maybe not by as much as we thought. Okay. Cool beans, guys. So we got it. This is do or die. This next round is we win and we maybe make it. If we lose, we're in the pits of hell. Yeah. Okay. So we're right in the runnings for top 4. We need to beat one of these other players here. Yeah. So that's looks like Orange Pass, you're basically guaranteed top 4. Yeah, so if you're going to get matched into another undefeated player, so that'll give you a huge tiebreaker. Yeah. The hag value would have been insane after the friendly fire. Yeah, did I get a mean pit of shades on one of my own guys? I feel like I did. It's the classic place. Yeah. You know, we have to Palpatine it, dude. We got to order 66 the yeah. That's what it was, right? Let's see. Yeah. Evil. Okay. Any admin stuff to do? Doesn't look like it. So we got Legio versus Khan playing. They should be done in a second. And then we should be golden. Yeah, playing the middle would have been good. I should have just played the middle. I thought he would win on just the one, but he wouldn't. He wouldn't have. So I fumbled that pretty hard. Yeah. Pit of Shades is pretty good. It's a good cast against Chaos Dwarves because if they bring Infernal Guard Fireglaves, it's a really nice shutdown to those. Granted, with double Little Grom, you probably don't need it. Arguably, Flock of Doom would have been safer, you know. Although Flock doesn't just like karate chop something. Too much Skaven muscle memory. It's true, man. You know, just the obliterating your own units. It's you know, you can't help yourself, man. Sometimes you just get excited and lose control. As far as the build goes, would I change anything? I think so. I think I would go 1 Capture Kitty and go double Great Open Boy. I felt like I didn't have good infantry to call in late game, and I was just using KISLEV Warriors. Like the Armored Kossars with Great Opens would probably crush, you know, Chaos Dwarf Warrior Great Opens. So I think a minor change to the build would be relevant, but everything else was okay. The Hag magic you could change, you could keep it. You know, is Oishi outer regions playing tonight? Yeah, he is. I'm not sure what he's playing, but we'll see. We'll probably see him in the top 4 if he's playing a good faction. Outer region is 3 wins right now. Yeah, so he's undefeated. Him and Orange Pest are undefeated at the moment. So Navigator, the Chaos Dwarf player is also undefeated. The guy I just played. So that's a good tiebreaker for me. It's a very, very good tiebreaker. Yeah, Chorfs get fire resist. They don't get magic resist. Yeah. You guys want to see the tournament? Who's playing? I'll pull up the list for you guys. One sec. Okay, so we got Navigator, the Chaos Dwarves, Orange Pass, Outer Region, Alexander, and myself, currently in the top 5. Tom there as well. Ash, Maverick, Sloth, Dactyr, House Cat of War. A lot of great players. I mean, tons of people who've won tournaments before. But that's like every tournament now. Like every tournament we have is just like filled with like people who have won tournaments. It's a very competitive scene at the moment. Okay. And where are we? Are you guys ready to party? Is it go time? Is the round over? Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to have another Bannerlord stream. Tomorrow's going to be Hellman von Haggard playing. So it's going to be our new Necromancer playthrough, which I'm very excited to do. So much fun, man. So much fun. Oh, yeah. Pit of Shades, the Chaos Dwarves, I mean, their infantry are tanky. They're just a little bit more expensive than the Dwarf variants. So they can't swarm quite as well as the Dwarves can, but it's in the ballpark. You know, they definitely can. You're still so sad you missed the tourney page? Oh, you wanted to play tonight? We do them pretty frequently, dude. All right, looks like the round is over. Okay, so refreshing. And yeah, if we win this, we have a good chance at top 4, actually. We have a good chance. Okay, where are we at? And let's advance the Swiss. Here we go. Getting slapped by some elves tonight. Elves are no joke, dude. Elves are scary to play against. Yeah, I respect and fear the elves. Okay. So we got Maverick Sloth in our last game. A very strong player. He's also 2 wins and 1 loss. So he's coming up from the pits of hell to try and qualify for the top 4 also. Round 4 is live. All right, 4th and final round of regulation. Here we go. So let's get the Maverick Sloth in here and see what he's playing. I think if he's on Khorne, I'm actually not sure how to win that matchup nowadays. Yo. Okay, so Maverick Sloth is coming, and what is the map going to be? Is it going to be a map that's good for Precious? Is it time for the Elemental Bear? No, it's not. We're not going to throw this game. Dunes of Cain. The Dunes of Cain. All right, should be fun. This is a new map by Wacka Wacka. It's a really cool map. Let's get our blocker up and see what's cooking. There's a minor spelling mistake. Where did I? Tournament. Oh, yeah, the KISLEV. Yeah, I just saw that. Okay, let's fix that. Kiss. Pretty funny. Yeah, good catch. All right, team. Not good. Oh, Anticity, you could win one of these tournaments for sure. It's, you know, especially, have you seen the new Pick 6 format we've been doing? That one's really fun. Although SFTs would probably be easier for you to make your comeback with. You just play Vampire Coast and crush it. All right, so we're on KISLEV versus Khorne, I think, or Beastman. I don't know how to win this matchup, actually. Yeah, because I feel like new Khorngors are just so effective against us. But we will find out. Yeah, we will find out. So, obviously, Wrathmongers are a bit of an issue. You can only bring 1, though. And Hellforged Bellowers are banned. So, those are units we don't need to worry about. Now, how do we win this? What is the scheme? I mean, there's going to be Bloodletters. The heavy war sleds are pretty good. Katarine, you know, on her ice sled can be kind of a menacing. Baba Yaga with her bear launcher is also pretty funny. You can just, I wonder how good it would be to spam the Vigor spell and just like lower the vigor of the enemy Khornate army. Like, how good would that be? You know, I often wonder about such schemes. Okay, that's an expensive one. Okay, so who's it going to be? Is it going to be Valkia? It's either going to be Valkia or a Herald of Khorne. Those are the go-to. This map is pretty good for the Khorne dogs, I would say. It is pretty decent for them. Do we need somebody who can fight Valkia? Probably. Am I really? I'm not that worried about Valkia. We're fine. Okay. So that is a cool spell. Yeah, okay. I think that's going to be a nice little combination of spells. Yeah, the fact that Vigor visibility is like, you can actually see it now is a really, really nice change. Okay, so let's do you guys, and we're going to be dealing with mostly Marauders probably, right? Yeah. Nobody brings Khorne Warriors, and even if you did, I think we'd be prepared. Yeah, they're not like the scariest thing in the world. I don't know if this map is suitable for a Little Grom. I think not. Vigor is like a speed debuff that never goes away. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, let's get you guys. What's got to be potentially diving in the back? Furies? Do we really need to worry about Furies? I don't think so. We're trying some craziness here, guys. We're getting real crunk nasty. All right. Let's get you guys out. Oh, the Dread Elemental Bear, dude. Is this time for the Dread Bear? Does he rise from the ashes? Minotaurs are scary, but we do have tools against them, I think. Yeah, definitely gotta put some respect on their names, and we're gonna get one of you. Okay. Now, the Bear Cav, the Oath Brothers of the Tor, I think are always a pretty respectable pick. Definitely some things in the woods are not bad. I think they're good. I mean, they did lose last game, but it's not their fault. It was probably my fault. So, other troops that we're gonna want to bring. Let's see. Bear. No, the bear is so risky, guys. It's so freaking risky. Yeah, I don't know if I want to throw the game quite like that. Corn dogs are going to be swarming all over the place with their hot dogs. Yeah. Shooting is bad on this map. There's like dunes, so line of sight shooting is I think very, very problematic here. Got to watch out for the Khorne Gore spam though. There's going to be a lot of Khorne Gores out on the field. So what is my best bet against the Khorne Gore? I mean, I do have the Zargard. Zargard aren't bad. Yeah, they're not terrible. Archers are also pretty effective here. I think just like baseline archers. Akshinas are all right in this matchup, but Khorne is really good at swarming. They're like really good at swarming. Yes. The Elemental Beast. Is that what it is now? Fear the dreaded Elemental Beast. Yeah. The Hero Hammer squad. I don't know about Hero Hammer against Khorne. I feel like their Wrathmongers are just going to kill whatever you present, so that's not good. Okay, let's get you, and we need to find a way to save some money here. All right, so that looks good. Yes, and then it's a dodgy one, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit dodgy. I don't know how to play this matchup. I'm just kind of winging it here on the spot. Okay, well, let's see if this works, man. I don't know. We're going to give it a good college try and see if we can win this, but I do not know how to approach this. The Skull Cannons, I don't think regular Skull Cannons are that big of a threat. Do we need to put respect on their name? I don't think so. I brought one unit that is, I would say, very questionable in the build, but aside from that, hopefully the other ones will be good. We're going to try, man. This is where my unfamiliarity with KISLEV comes in. When you play a very meta faction like Khorne. Khorne's solid, man. Khorne's fun. Yeah, they're a very fun faction. It's great. You just get to Unga Bunga. You don't have to worry about magic. You know, it's a lot of nice stuff. So it begins, the greatest battle of our time. The Dunes of Cain, and Baba Yaga is going to come and force feed these guys some borscht. Let's see if she can make it happen. So we do have Grandma. Grandma with her debuffs, you know, and her bear launcher. The bear launcher is pretty good, actually. So yeah, we got our skirmish cav up on the point. So they're going to be trundling up and grabbing objectives. And aside from that, we have Kossars. So we got a couple of Kossars here. Two. I did bring the Chad Iceguard Glaive because I'm very excited to give that a try. We're going to bring you guys on the outside as well. So 2, and we're going to put you out here. A little bit of layered shooting. I don't want to have like a big battle line that Khorne can just, you know, effectively engage with. And we're going to keep a Patriarch in the build too. So I just have him for heals. All right. So yeah, Baba Yaga, Bear Launcher, you know, Fury of the Land gives magic damage. I was like, maybe against demons, so it'll be useful. Who knows? But good luck, have fun to my opponent. He's got 11 units, so a little bit more than me, which, you know, KISLEV's pretty elite, so that makes sense. Bear Launcher, we need to scoot her up so she can launch the bear. Yeah, the Armored Kossars are, if they go Marauder spam and Khorne Gores, the Kossars will be fine. If they go Bloodletters, they're a little bit precarious, but I'm hoping we can feast. We will see. Ice Guard are definitely one of the coolest units in the game. They are so freaking cool. Yeah. Like the flavor of the Ice Guards and the aesthetics is like just perfection. Okay, he's really doing some big thinking over here. You better not be waiting for the 20-second stream delay. Do I have the screen blocker up? I don't. Okay. There we go. All right, so we're going to move up here. We see the Unga Bunga Corngors. And Baba Yaga is going to move up as well. And, oh, he's actually going double Skull Cannon. Oh, shit. I didn't think that was going to be as good, but maybe that helps us? Maybe, although Baba Yaga could get blasted. We're going to find out here on today's episode. All right, let's move to the middle. Let's do this. I don't really have a good answer against the Skull Cannons, you know? I didn't think he would do that, to be completely honest with you. We're going to launch some bears at people. So we're going to launch a bear over at the Corngors and just start, pounding them down. And the Skull Cannons, yeah, they're okay. The regular ones typically don't pay for themselves in my experience, but Baba Yaga does get that bear launcher, and it is heat-seeking now. You can see it makes contact and does some respectable damage. I'm happy to just kind of, use Baba Yaga to shoot here, keep poking, and the rest of the army is on its way. I'm saving up for the big man, the Elemental Incarnate, to bully Valkia, so that's going to be the play. All right, so let's shoot. And now we got the hybrid shooting coming up, so that's going to be enough probably. So let's get you here. And is he really going to go for Grandma? Oh, shit, it actually does damage against Grandma. So Grandma needs to live behind this pillar now. That's her new home. All right, so let's get the shooting waddling up, and see what we can present here. Yeah, move you. Ice Guard move up too. And Baba Yaga is just going to live behind this pillar. That's her new natural habitat, guys. All right, so almost have enough for what I'm looking for. And Armored Kossars stand to the ready, and we're going to park you behind them and start blasting here. So let's start blasting, and the Ice Guard are going to start shooting at the Skull Cannons. Yeah, if they can reach, I don't know if that's going to be possible. We're gonna give it a good try here. They might be able to screen them out, maybe. All right, let's switch on to you guys. Let's get the skirmish cav up. Baba Yaga is going to kind of continue juking, and now we're going to call in the things in the woods. Not the thing in the wood, the big scary. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, so let's move you guys up and just continue poking here. I do have the rampages, which is nice. And now we do get the bears coming out. Oh, not bears, but minotaurs. Okay. So maybe Baba Yaga is going to be able to rampage those guys. We'll have to see. Okay, so let's put Fire at Will on so she just starts shooting. And you guys engage, and you guys engage. And we're just going to kind of shoot at whatever we can here. All right, so we do get some good damage there. Ice Guard are getting poked a little bit. Let's go up and, give them a little bit of love. And we're going to send the Incarnate Elemental Beast over there. And hopefully be okay. All right, Patriarch can fight there too. Let's move up. And the Ice Guard are getting hit pretty good. Grandma's back here. I haven't had to use any debuffs yet, but we're going to go ahead and do the curse to lower their vigor here. So I'm going to start spamming the vigor punishment. So there's Valkia. She's coming overhead. Let's shoot the Corngors or go after the Minotaurs right now. So we're going to pound those Minotaurs. The Great Weapon Boys are back there, and we're going to call in the big scary anti-large cav now. So we're going to see what happens. All right, so Valkia maybe going to be descending, but we do have the big monster, which can fight Valkia. Okay, there she is. So let's use the big debuff there, and now we're going to move you in and help out there. Looking good. Ice Guard are shooting, and we can rampage something in here if we want to. I could rampage you, actually, into these units, and it looks like there's going to be some sneaky hounds coming around the back, so let's get the big units going over there. All right, so we rampage that. Let's go ahead and shoot it. The rampage didn't really do a whole lot. We're going to use our bear launcher here in a minute. And this is not going well. Valkia is actually winning this fight, but we're going to pop a heal right here and see if the Elemental Incarnate can start to turn the tide of the fight. Because that's really going to be like a big determining factor as to how this game goes, is how the Elemental Incarnate does there, right? So let's pull you back, call up some dervishes, do this, and yeah, we do actually manage to push them off the objective a little bit. Let's get the big beastie back here and use it to peel a little bit. Zargard Great Weapons can come across, and you guys pull back. Let's charge into them, keep the dervishes out there. Grandma can use her sled to just go here, and we're going to go ahead and continue debuffing and pull back the Patriarch as well. So as long as we hold on to one objective, we're not going to be hurting too badly. The Ice Guard are now shooting in and getting some respectable damage. So Baba Yaga can use the bear launcher. Let's shoot the bear launcher into the Marauders over there. Should be fine. All right, so we're going to get you guys in, pull you guys back. Ice Guard are getting great damage, and the Incarnate Elemental, yeah, we need to make sure we keep it alive. Did Valkia heal? Could have sworn she was like lower health than that. All right, let's call in some Great Weapon Boys. So the Zargard are on the way, and we've almost gotten one Skull Cannon down. I could rampage, but I think we're all right. So let's pull these guys back, get you around the side, do this, and we need to retreat you. And now get away with the Incarnate Elemental. Any Houndos trying to do anything funny? I don't think so. We've almost got this thing down, the Skull Cannon. Almost got it down. So let's retreat back. And I could do the Malediction of Madness if we want to. These are Fleshhounds of Khorne, so I'm actually happy to rampage them, then countercharge them. I think that'd be a good little play. So we will rampage them, and we're going to go ahead and pop the... Oh, that's right, it's a localized buff. I always get that wrong. Okay, so Minotaurs need to start getting shot. Horse Archers are doing it, and the Zargard are in okay shape. So let's retreat, get you guys shooting this. Zargard Great Opens come over here, and let's get some more warriors coming in to help out. All right, so the Minotaurs are eating it pretty good. They're eating a lot of firepower, which is nice. We have healing, though, so we're actually not in horrific shape right now. Let's go ahead and do a big debuff right here. Slow those guys down. The Forbidden Fens is here. And we're going to move you guys up. He's going for kind of a full court press a little bit, so let's shoot here. Do I have any debuffs I could really apply? We do have heals on the Patriarch right now. So I think that hits the Elemental Incarnate, and then we're going to do the Abyssal Howl to slow things down and hopefully start just grinding in that fight there. All right, so Winged Lancers can come out, and we can try and run down the Minotaur Great Opens, but that's very dangerous. Blob fight is going okay. I believe he's got a lot of Minos with Great Opens coming in, so we probably need to get the Bears to do it. Is the back objective safe? Can we grab it? I don't know. All right, so back you go. Zargard Great Opens are running out of steam, and this is where we run into some issues with all these freaking Khorngors on the field, right? Yeah, feels tough. Okay, so Baba Yaga still shooting and debuffing, which, you know, is a step forward. Do a little bit of action there. Let's go charge here. Let's get these halberds moving this way, and definitely calling in the what's it called soon. You know, we do have another debuff, so let's go ahead and just drop it here. Drop it like it's hot. Patriarch does get punched in the face. Elemental Incarnate needs to come over and help, and we're going to go ahead and use the Forbidden Fens to slow everything down. Ice Guard, we can move the Ice Guard glaives into melee because they have halberds, so we're going to do that, and we're going to Bear Launcher here. Okay, almost enough for the big scaries, and let's get you guys over here to go threaten there and see if we can cook here. All right, so pulling you back. Elemental Incarnate is slapping the base. We don't have enough magic to really do a whole lot else. The big scary Cav, can they push through? Maybe. Come on, Elemental Incarnate. We need you to get it. I'm about to get the Forbidden Fens once again. Although we could just rampage something here. Yeah, we need to keep you alive. Let's get the big bear Cav coming in. And the Elemental Incarnate needs to run away. If it disintegrates, I might just lose. Ah, that's unfortunate. Come on, stabilize, buddy. Stabilize. What are you doing? You're not even in bad shape. All right, so he does respond to this, but now we're just going to rotate to the middle. Elemental Incarnate, unfortunately, just decided to crumble, which feels bad. It was like a couple seconds away from a heal. Ice Guard are grinding, and is there anything we want to rampage here? Yeah, let's try and at least get that down if we can. All right, so the Bear Cav are on the way in. We're going to pull you guys across, maybe rotate with the Bear Cav this direction, and see if Mother Stank can get this going. All right, so let's drop the heals from the Patriarch in a second. So that is one Skull Cannon down. We do get a fat heal right there, which is money. Our Cav did get eaten over there, so that's my bad. And let's bring you guys across, go to party there. Let's go ahead and use this buff here. Ice Guard are kind of running out of steam. I mean, I do have another Forbidden Fens, but I don't think it's going to be enough, so let's retreat back. Calling some things in the woods. Okay, so this fight over here might be okay. We do have the Bear Riders, the Oath Brothers of Tor, and the Ice Guard are going to need to retreat, but I think we're just losing this game. I don't know how to play this matchup. Yeah, and let's get the guys going there to try and nibble towards that objective, and are we going to have any chance here? The Bear Cav are doing pretty good, but they are also suffering against the throwing weapons. Yeah, they're suffering here. Ice Guard, get back. Things in the woods can just go chew up these Chaos Warriors. Let's run over here. Get you guys moving back that way. How are the Bears doing? They're doing okay. We're going to have another debuff in a second, though. Yeah, we're going to have another one. It's going to be the... yeah, I don't know. It's not enough. Not enough. The Skull Cannon is still online. I'd be curious to know what kind of damage those things actually got. Yeah, if they like actually did a lot this game. Okay, so keep bumping and grinding. The Ice Guard can fight those Marauders. We'll pull in these guys to try and salvage that situation. And the Oath Brothers of Tor need to probably retreat now. So we can slow them down, buy some time for the retreat. Mother Stank is going to get away here. So we're going to charge through the back. Yeah, I'm really, really running out of time now. But we are starting to roll them off this objective here. So maybe we can get that point back and this point, maybe. But yeah, I don't see it happening. All right, so the Bears need to loop around. We got some Marauders out there on that side. I think the Heavy War Sled, like kind of Frostworm style play is probably the way to play this. Like that old school style. I think that's pretty nice. Okay, let's move up. Let's get on this point. We're going to get there. Call on another Dervish. We're just kind of desperate at this point. Okay, Oath Brothers can maybe crash that formation. But he just wins on one. I mean, his army is not in good shape right now. You know, it's not looking like awesome, right? Yeah, it's not looking super awesome. Let's get the Patriarch up. See if we can at least get one freaking point here. Move you guys here. And move all of you guys onto the point. The Khorngors really changed the way this matchup works. It used to be, yeah, I would say more doable. Okay, so Elemental Incarnate, though, like, letting that die maybe was the catalyst that, you know, broke the game open for my opponent. I think so. All right, so the bears are on the middle. The bears. We're going to get the bear riders to go intercept the skull cannon. You guys to go intercept the hounds of the blood hunt. Let's get another dervish just because we're basically desperate right now. We just need whatever we can get. Patriarch doesn't have any heals, but I feel like there's a lot of unexplored styles for KISLEV. Like, what about like a Patriarch? Yeah, lead infantry wall would probably be just tough. Let's do the bombardment here. Are they Exalted Bloodletters? They are. Yeah, pretty scary. All right, so we're going to drop the Oath Brothers of Tor Goodness there. That should do a lot of damage. Okay, so we start to get this objective back. I mean, you can see there's things that are going okay for us suddenly. Like, you know, we're starting to pull value trades in places, but it's just too little too late. And that's often the name of the game in this matchup. Yeah, I mean, if that Incarnate Elemental lives, maybe I win this game. If that thing had just stabilized and gotten the heal off, like, it's very, very possible, you know? All right, so let's move this way. You guys grab that objective. Oh, this game's over. What am I doing? Jeez. Yeah, I was in the moment. But we capture that. Maybe we get that one back in the next, like, 2 minutes, but it's not going to happen. I'm out of time. GG. GG, well played. Scary, scary blood god. So, I don't know if I liked my build that much. Although the Ice Guard paid for themselves, which is a big win. Baba Yaga only got 1,400, but she was mainly shooting and debuffing. Horse Archers were fine. Incarnate Giga Chad got 1,700 value. I mean, that thing was not bad. Yeah, Sleds would have been very good against his build. Very, very good. Although the Minotaurs, yeah, Minotaurs got 1,500. Korngors also. It looks like there was 3 of them in the build. Oath Brothers came in, got about 1,000 value. The Incarnate Elemental, I feel, is decent. I feel like it's not bad. No, I'm not blaming the Incarnate. I don't think so. I think Baba Yaga wasn't terribly impactful. Probably getting like Sled Katarine is just going to be better because she can actually be more impactful, right? So if you go Sled Katarine, yeah, just get her on her Ice Court sled. You just keep Frostfang and you just like spam Ice Maiden's Kiss and Ice Sheet and then Frost Shield and stand your grounds and you can probably get rid of the Guardian's Call. The Guardian's Call is pretty good for chasing down the, yeah, just get rid of that. So like a build like this, honestly, maybe cut you and get a little bit more width or something. You know, something like this could work fine. Oops. The Ice Guard, though, did good. They got a lot of value. But yeah, I felt like Baba Yaga wasn't great. She was like, all right, like disruptive in a way, but it wasn't good enough. Yeah. But the Incarnate Elemental I liked. I thought it was good. Good luck in semis. If he makes it. Nice. That's weird. Okay, so got to do some adminning here. Somebody said their WOG button disappeared. I don't know how that even happens. And let's refresh it and see who is going to make it to the top 4. It's just time. Zargard are decent in PvP. There's some matchups like against Wood Elves. I think like Shielded Zargard in the front line are not a bad like anchor piece. Let me tell my opponent to report the score. All right, 1 sec here. With the Dreadquake as Greenskins. All right, report score, please. So you go Azag, SL spam, or Wurzag, snare it, and kill it. All right, cool. I dare you to use a Boyar. We already did. We used the Boyar earlier, dude. I'm not going to make semis this time. I'm still learning KISLEV, so I'm a bit of a potato with them. But we had some really good wins tonight, some good losses. Like, the losses were very close and very sound. And yeah, we are going to be advancing to the top 4. Let me just answer some questions here. Snare or... where's that? Azag SL with 1 R orb. Okay, cool. So just answering some questions there, and looks like it's going to be out of region. A Chad Chaos Dwarf semifinalist, Orange Pest with the Greenskins, and Ash with I'm not sure what, but we're going to be. So would I have made top 4 if I won? Let's see. Maybe. I think I would have. I would have been number 4. It would have been close. Remember when playing as a sub-faction screwed your army abilities? Yeah. We used the Boyar though. Or the Druzhina. We used the Druzhina today, and we used the Boyar as well, and they were good in both games. They were good. Yeah, super solid. Hey, what's going on, Houdini? Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Okay. So refreshing, and yes, we still have a couple matches to wrap up here. So how many of you guys have been playing the new Civ game? I'm curious to hear opinions on it. I personally, so let me give you a bit of context first. I did not play Civ 6 or Civ 4. I only played Civ 5 for a brief period. I maybe have like 150 hours on Civ 4, so not that many even. Or Civ 5, excuse me. Yeah, but overall, like I'd be curious to hear your opinions on it. I've been having a lot of fun, but also I don't have the contrast to what the current Civ game was, which was Civ 6. So I'd be curious to hear people who played Civ 6 and what would be the things you really like about Civ 7 and what you don't like. I'm trying to learn it myself. Blue Vipers? What are Blue Vipers? What do you... Oh, did you pick a banner and it didn't have an army ability? Oh, no way. Hold on, is that a bug? So if I go greenskins and I play as the Blue Vipers, am I not going to get my WOG? Is that an actual bug that you've encountered? If it is, that's useful because then we can report that. The Boyar was really good for me, Ben. He helped me beat the dwarves. He got like 1,200 value and tanked and was a beast. Yeah. What's Endless Legend? I don't know what that game is. I do not know what Endless Legend is. Only lost out of region and beat some pretty good players, so I was hoping I'd made it again. Yeah, Dactor, you're a beast, dude. If you keep playing... by the way, the season is going to be over in 24 days. Oh, shit. Yeah. There's no freaking WOG on the Blue Vipers. Oh, man, that is a really haggard bug. Okay, don't play Blue Vipers. Is it on the other Greenskin factions? Oh, that's so funny. So you picked the Orange Vipers tonight, Pat. Oh, it doesn't matter. You still made top 4. So you're chilling. It doesn't matter. But, okay, let's try the Darkland Orcs and see if that works. Endless Legend is a 4x4 game. Is it actually good? Or a 4 times game? It's okay. I'm glad, you discovered it, so you saved others from potentially suffering it, and you still made top 4, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, all good. Sure. Okay. Okay, yeah. So it might just be the Blue Vipers. Yeah, it's probably just them. That's so freaking haggard. Oh my god. And let's see. Could try a couple more while we're here. Let's try the Cluster Eye Tribe. Scary spiders. For greenskins, I think it's a faction that counts as and loses the WOG ability. Yeah, that's weird. Endless Legend is like a fantasy Civ game. Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look at the game Endless Legend. Oh, interesting. Okay, when is it coming out? Does it say? Definitely down to try it. I love those kind of games. Yeah, and it looks like most of the other factions have the WOG ability, so it's just the Blue Vipers. Okay. So anyways, we're going to go to top 4 and let us get ready to refresh this. Are we there? No, 2 games yet to finish, and it could affect the top 4 as well. So Outer Region, Navigator, and Orange Pest are basically guaranteed. Ash, Dactor, did you play anybody who's still in Dactor? Because you could actually make it off a tiebreaker. If you played any of the people who are still battling it out, there's a chance you still make it. So there's still games being decided. So you played Staunch. You played Outer Region, which is a great tiebreaker. You played Bob, and then you played Alexander. Oh, yeah. So Dactor. If Bob, that builder, wins this match, let me show you real quick. You'll make top 4, it looks like. Because you're just down by 1 tiebreaker point, so you need Bob to win, and then you'll make top 4. You would take the number 4 spot. So let me show you. Yeah. So currently, as it stands, where you are tied with Ash. Now, if you have the same score, it uses the leaderboard as a tiebreaker to reward, putting in the work. But in this case, if Bob that builder wins, that will increase his score, and that means that you will get another tiebreaker point. Yeah, so you basically need Bob to win. If Bob wins, then you are cackling in the deep, and then you will make top 4 tonight, which would be pretty cool. Back-to-back top 4s is no small feat, man. It's very, very good stuff. I would, man. Dawn of War 3 was such a disappointment, man. I remember being so excited for that. I was just getting into 40K around then. Yeah, leaderboard is the last tiebreaker. There's the strength of the number of wins, strength of schedule of your opponents, and then the leaderboard is the last tiebreaker. Yeah, but you're fine. It doesn't matter too much. I mean, you probably made top 4 twice. Bob is very good, so as long as he's not memeing, you have a pretty good chance. You know? Yeah, as long as old Bob ain't memeing, you'll be all right. Yes. So what's cooking here? 2 left to go. Yeah, so we got a lot of fun streams coming up. I got to get on a faction war too. It's we've been scheming it for a while, but need to do a faction war. Can ever get into endless space games? I've never heard of those. Endless space. How many are there? Is there 3 of them? Okay, so yeah. The art style of Endless Space, not the art style, but like I have trouble getting into those kind of games too, like Stellaris. And if you're looking for another game to add to the repertoire, Gates of Hell as a friend, I put no others. Okay, you want to play in a faction war, Doctor? What's up, Houdini? Welcome to the family, man. Welcome to the Dukes of Haggard. Really appreciate the support, man. Thank you. That rules, dude. All right, refreshing. Dude, they must be having just the ultimate sweat fest right now, keeping you on the edge of your seats as these guys wrap up their game. You know what I should queue up for downtime in between games? I should queue up Beastman ASMR sounds from the Beastman ASMR sounds from Bannerlord. You guys want some of that? Like the grunting Beastmen when there are just like 50 of them fighting one unit? Ogres are already like an S tier faction. They don't even need a good player to win. I mean, but we have restricted a couple of their units, but yeah. You guys want the Beastman ASMR. I know you do. You wish Blizzard had kept working on StarCraft 2 co-op. Yeah. We all wish that Blizzard was just better. Blizzard just was, I think for the millennial gamer, like people born in the 80s and 90s, like Blizzard is one of the biggest disappointments in the gaming world of our lifetimes. Like that Blizzard's downfall is just like the ultimate cautionary tale and like the descent into just modern, just scumbag gaming culture. Like, you know, like God, Blizzard was like the pinnacle and then they just went into the depths, straight pitfall into the depths. Yeah, Gallahan, yeah. Gallahan capturing the Beastman ASMR sounds perfectly there with his chat message. I love that. You've been watching since early Warhammer, dude. Damn, Houdini. They're all failing right now. Larian seems pretty good. Larian seems good. And, you know, Total Creative Assembly's had its pitfalls for sure. Like the Tzeentch DLC was pretty awful and their business practices there. And like the Blood DLCs are pretty awful. Like the fact those existed, but like Creative Assembly got rid of the Blood DLCs. They did make it so you could buy the packs individually. I mean, they've made some progress forward. Like, as far as like big corporate companies go, CA is like, yeah, they made a lot of mistakes, like hyenas and shit. Oh my God, like Jesus. But overall, they've been improving at least. The age of Blizzard is over. It is, yeah. Yeah, the hyenas thing was a joke. The Tzeentch DLC was pretty awful. It was very very bad. Baldur's Gate 3 PvP arena would be cool. Yeah, it could be fun. Yeah, whenever you introduce PvP into those kind of games, though, it's it's a whole can of worms. It's like Diablo always was like, we're gonna have arena. You remember original Diablo 3 was supposed to have arena and stuff? It's pretty crazy. Uh-huh. Oh, Legio Morbidius needs his point. That could affect the tiebreaker as well. Okay. 1, 2, so he should have 1 point. Does he already have the point? Did somebody fix it? Or is he just not in the tournament? Maybe he dropped. Okay, whatever. Okay, guys. One game, Martin versus this gentleman, and when they finish, we'll know who our top 4 is. But right now, it looks like it's Outer Region, Navigator, Orange Pest, and Dactyr is going to be the name of the game. CA made a rare move of taking feedback from the community. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's some overlords at CA who are pretty troll, like the real corporate suits at the higher level of CA. And it's also been about 4.5 years since I've met people there. Like the last time I met someone from CA in person was like 2020 or 2019, honestly, so even longer. But some of those people still work there, and there were some really passionate people there. Like I remember going into the offices of some of the folks when I was doing the Everchosen, and they had like Warhammer Fantasy armies like on their shelves, like painted. Like there was quite a bit of passion with some of those folks over there. So I think that's why we do have a great game. Like despite its issues, Total War Warhammer freaking rules. This game is awesome. It's like everyone's Power Fantasy, you know, from back in the day. Like this game is amazing. Total War Warhammer freaking rules, dude. At least in my book. But yeah, it's always that's what the case is at most of these game studios. You'll have passionate developers and lower level managers, but when you get into the real executive positions and the big hogs who rule the company, they just ruin shit. They like rush them. They change the direction of games. It's as old as time. Yeah, it's as old as time. Sorry about the wait, guys. This match. Hopefully they're actually playing. I don't know how they're taking so long. Jeez. Okay. Martin and let me check if he's playing. Okay, just messaging because it could affect the tiebreaker, so I want to make sure. Yes. Did Martin play anybody who's in contention for the top 4? He played Maverick Sloth. I don't think it affects top 4 because Maverick Sloth wouldn't have enough tiebreaker points to make top 4. I don't think it'd put him up to 8. Yeah, so I think our top 4 is actually set. Oh god, the microtransaction culture is awful. Yeah, it's there's so many there. It's pretty crazy. The I have a friend from Beijing who I was talking to a couple years ago. And we were having a discussion about microtransactions in games, and apparently in a lot of parts, I don't know what the situation is like in China, but like in different parts of the world, like he was saying microtransactions are like accepted and welcomed, and it's just part of the culture, which is crazy. Whereas over here in the West and Europe, and it's very much like something that we loathingly accept. Ash has 9. Let me check. No, you should be fine. You got to refresh it. Yeah. Oh, did Ash also play against? Oh, because Ash also played against. Ash also played against Bob. Oh, he got you. It's okay. Don't worry, Dactyr. You're champ. You're still champ in our hearts. Sometimes, if I put it in the tournament rules, we do have an extra playoff in situations like this. But for tonight, we're gonna just. It wasn't in the rules, so we're just gonna move on. Oh no, wait. Hold on a sec. Yeah, actually. No, I do have it in the rules. Okay, if we end up with a tiebreaker after 4 rounds, I will resolve it with a duel of fates or an extra round. Oh! Okay, so it actually is in the rules. Okay, so Dactyr, you're playing against Ash for this spot. I did put it in tonight's rules. Turin tiebreaker. And then we will decide who's going to make top 4. Okay. No, you're on. Turin tiebreaker. So we're getting an extra game, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So let's advance this. So we are going to do... tiebreaker with you and Dactyr. And then we have... All right, cool. So you guys are going to battle it out. Yep, and I will assign a map. We're going to do a pretty neutral map, so we'll do Edge of the Darkwood, which is good for most factions. And here we go. And let's see who is going to earn a spot in the top 4. Yeah, boy, here it goes. Joining at the same time, Edge of the Darkwood is going to be the map, and you play the same factions you were on all night, obviously. More games? Yeah, let's get it, man. Let's get it. I'm glad I included that in the rules. It's something I've been doing is that if there... Because leaderboard tiebreaker does feel bad. So what I've been doing is if there's just like one person contesting there for the top 4 spot, and they have the same opponent score and the same score points, I just make them duel to see who gets the spot. So Wood Elf versus Beastmen. Hey, it's a classic one there. That's gonna be good. Anyone know a Wood Elf main that uploads videos? Not really. You'll get them occasionally here. I mean, you're about to get a Wood Elf game from a really strong player who's in the semifinals of the tournament. So you will get plenty of Wood Elf games on this channel, but in terms of like people who update like only Wood Elves, we don't really have. There's a handful of people who have channels that do Dom, but not a ton. No, this doesn't, Dactor. This does not count towards the bounties. Yeah, don't mess with the bounties, Dactor. I haven't updated them in a while. I need to take a look at them. So just play to win. Orange Pest, you just need to wait about 10-15 minutes. All right. Can you watch as well? Let's see. If it lags, you'll need to leave, but sure. All right. So I'm going to allow some more spectator slots, but if it lags, they're going to need to leave the lobby because I don't want to lag the players. Then you can... Okay, cool. Hey, Turin, love the streams. You're the reason I keep playing the game. Gonna try and get up in a tournament. Yeah, you should. Get on in here, man. Hopefully it isn't another Swift Shard spam that loses on points. They are pretty popular. I always thought about, like, I wonder what, like, Treekin shenanigans could be like. Yeah. Like, bring in, like, 4 Treekin with a bunch of, like, Dryads or something. Just, like, a full Tree Spirit rush with Durthu. Although Beastmen Unga Bunga Raiders would probably be able to drag you down with some Traderkins and stuff. This is a tiebreaker to see who makes top 4. Yeah, and whoever wins this is going to get top 4. Because these guys were tied, like, right at the precipice. You found 3 greenskin factions that don't get enough go. If you could actually message me that in Discord, Ultra, that'd be great. And I'll pass that to CA. It's a pretty easy fix for them, so. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Nerexa. Yeah, does he still play, though? He is one of the best Wood Elf mains in the world, but he has many old streams. Yeah, you can go watch his old videos. Probably not a lot has changed, honestly. Yeah, but I don't think he plays anymore. I think he burned himself out. Yeah, Corngors are a thing, but Corngors are not, like, amazing against elves. Although I still think you want some just for the mid-game. We'll see what the dreaded Dactor is going to be able to do here against Ash. Hopefully it doesn't lag. We got 2 spectators in here, the quad peer-to-peer connections. By the way, there are if you are trying to play with the homies in this game and you're experiencing some lag, there are some forbidden secrets for fixing lag. So the first one is if you have a VPN. So if you're playing with one friend and it's lagging, let me get the message here. Okay, scrolling up. Let me see here. Where are you? Okay, I can't find it, but there's like a VPN client that people use for like old games like Hom 3 and stuff, where you can create your own VPN server with your buddies, and if you all connect to it, it massively helps with peer-to-peer lag. Yeah, that's it, Idle. Radman VPN is the one. Yeah. So if you are in that situation, it's a nice fix. I was actually able to salvage a tournament game with it recently. We had somebody playing from, I think it was, oh man, was it Russia and like somewhere in the West, and it was really laggy. But it was like, I think it was Eastern Europe and then Asia and then United States, a 3-way peer-to-peer. We were able to fix it using the VPN, which was really cool. Yeah, you found it, Mott. Glad that he was able to help you out. Thanks, Armin. Armand. Is it Armand? Armand or Armand? I think Armand would be the name, right? Lahoot over there. Yeah, by the way, we had Wood Elves being played in the season finals. Okay, it's going to be Dryka, Dryad, Deepwood Scout. So it's not a bad build. You know, Dryka's a nice contest piece. Like, Dryka can fight on an objective, and she's really, really tough to get rid of, and has Dryad summons and Melkoth, so very clean. And then Dryads are excellent fighters. I mean, they beat most Beastmen infantry, and Deepwood Scouts can kill things, but hard to protect them against double Chariot, double Centaur, right? So scary stuff, man. Scary stuff. I think 40k Total War, if they do Total War Warhammer 40k, which I think is going to happen, I bet you we're going to get dedicated servers for it. I think we will get servers for that game, because 40K is like, sure, Total War is mostly a single player game, but like so many people play with their friends, head-to-head campaigns, co-op campaigns, casual battles. It would just be a colossal blunder. And from a promotional perspective, like having peer-to-peer connections and being able to, because do you guys remember when Warhammer 3 came out, how haggard the promotion was? Like, CA sent a bunch of like codes to people who don't play Total War, and which is a great thing. That's what they should be doing. That you want to pull in people who haven't seen the game. Totally normal. But these people were doing 8-player campaigns, head-to-head campaigns, because that's like the coolest thing you can do. Super exciting, right? But it was just a lag fest, dude. Just pure misery. I remember going to some of these streams and just seeing like these 8-player, like people were desyncing and crashing and lagging, and it was just like, yeah, not a good first look to someone from the outside who's like thinking about getting into the game, right? So I think from a promotional perspective, it makes a ton of sense to do that. Yeah, Warhammer 3's launch was pretty cursed. It was so haggard. But like that is, if I was somebody who didn't play Total War and I'm like, oh, we can have like 8 of us in a campaign map. That's so freaking cool with simultaneous turns. Let's freaking go. But then you just get that, then you just get that, right? Which is rough. So hopefully we get servers. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see who is going to be making the top 4 here. We already have our top 3, which is, I believe, Outer Region, Navigator, and Orange Pest. They're going to be awaiting atop the Throne of Skulls. And looking at the build here for Dactyr, playing as Cantel here. Going to be using Dryka, Dryads, Swift Shiver Shards, very classic stuff with some Wild Hunters of Kurnus to take down the Beastmen mobility. Beastmen got a lot of Unga Bunga over here. We actually have double a Tuskor Chariot, Centaurs, and some Spears. But as soon as the Beastmen see the Wood Elves have an overwhelming force right near the objective, they're going to be retreating back. But I suspect at some point those Beastmen are going to pour out of the tree lines right there and cause some havoc. So the rest of the army is going to be Ash moving on up, and it is going to be the Tuskors advancing as well. So Ash's army is very standard Beastmen. Zangor's top tier in this matchup. Magic damage, good against Dryads, silver shields, regenerating shields. Chef's kiss, just you gotta love it. And we do also have Ungor Raiders with more Zangors, Blackhorns, Ravagers, and Malagor, the Dark Flock of Doomcaster. So that is gonna be it, guys. That is gonna be it. Oh my god. Yeah, don't even get me started on the Immortal Empires BS. Oh my god. Like the fact that we didn't have like all the cool factions at launch and we just had to play like the same 4 matchups. Warhammer 3's launch was just pure suffering. It was. All right, guys. So the battle is on, and the Wood Elves are going to be advancing up with their Dryads to fight over Objective 2, and both players have taken their home objective, no surprises. And the Brayherd, the Brayherd, a potential huge blunder. The Wraiths of the Frozen Heart get into the trees. They apply the Frostbite to the chariots, and then the Christmas Cav are going to come in for the punishment. Okay, so that could be a huge blunder. We're going to see what the follow-up is going to be. Wraiths of the Frozen Heart and the Wild Hunters of Kurnus do get a lot of damage on the chariots, and also these Centaurs are getting smashed up here. But you have to remember, Beastmen do have spears nearby. More Dryads going to be coming in to intercept as well. Wraiths continue fighting in the tree line as the Melkoths is afflicting those Centaurs. These Swift Shiver Shards are, posturing up, getting ready to get some big firepower down on these Centaurs here, and a beautiful volley does quite a bit of HP damage as more Glade Riders are called in. Flock of Doom activated, but a complete whiff. Flock of Doom hits absolutely nothing there in that position. That's got to hurt. So Dryka summoning her Malevolent Dryads as the Dryads continue fighting over here, but overall going to be tough. This is really going to be the epicenter of action. However this fight goes in the trees is going to be, whoever wins, they're going to win the game probably. But yeah, we do have the Wood Elf Cav ripping through the Beastmen Centaurs, but Centaurs also giving the damage back. Glade Riders piling in to help, but should be an okay fight for the Wood as the Wraiths of the Frozen Heart continue to beat down the Dryads here. We do have the Tuskor Chariots, which will provide some nice anti-infantry, maybe equalize the fight. Swift Shiver Shards wasting into the side of the Ungor Spearmen, and their shields probably not to bear, so they're going to hurt. Glade Riders about to be run down by Centaurs. Beastmen aggression is definitely one of the scarier things in the entire game, as the Glade Riders do get charged by the Centaurs, unfortunately for them. In the middle, Dryka's doing well. Dryka definitely needs to try and, move through, maybe shut down some of the archers, or consolidate on the back. Now, a little bit of a shenanigan on the backside. Let's see what's going on here. A Wood Elf Dryad, actually, with the back cap pressure, comes in and starts to rip up these defenders. So the Ungor Spearmen. Now, this is a great play because when the Beastmen summon a Centaur to stop you, you just run back into the trees, where Centaurs aren't going to be wanting to fight as much, right? So that's a very, very clean play. Wow, almost losing Malagor. So Malagor dove back onto the Swift Shiver shards and just got pounded by those arrows, losing about 75% of his health, if not more. So that is extremely dangerous. But in the woods, it seems that the Wood Elves are taking ground. The Race of the Frozen Heart taking down the Ungors. And the Wood Elf Wild Hunters of Khurne is just going balls deep and tearing apart pretty much every beastman they catch. Now, the Grey Opens, Centaurs of Tzeentch, magic damage is cute. It does do nice against the Fizz Res of many of the Wood Elf units, but they're still going to trade pretty poorly into the Wild Riders. However, Flock of Doom does go down, which helps to equalize the fight a little bit. And the points are close. Early in the game, Centaurs are penetrating in, but Dactyr clearly has very, very good micro. He's able to disengage his cav and screen, but not before he takes quite a bit of damage there from the Centaur charge. Now, potentially an opportunity here for the Beastmen to triple cap the Wood Elves, which would be very, very strong. On the backside, the Dryads have annihilated the Ungor Spearmen. No surprises there. They could probably take like 3 of those, but we do get Gore Herds coming. But that is going to be... this is a God tier play right here. This is just a God tier because it's going to force pressure off the front, and it's going to take a long time for those guys to get the point back. The Dryads will fight those Gores pretty effectively, actually. But Beastman, yeah, man, he needs to focus on the point. Man, he needs to have something on this objective right now to flip it. The Wood Elves have been forced off it, but I guess he doesn't have too many choices. The Wildwood Rangers have moved into screen and will be okay at chopping through the spears. But the 2 Tuskor Chariots, this is a big play from Ash. Ash is just such a scrappy player, really coming onto the scene relatively recently from the land battle community and doing very, very well, winning a couple tournaments. But the Chariots running on through, and the Deepwood Scouts do get run down there, but not before a couple of the Chariots do get mowed down. Ungor Raiders are pushing up, and the Beastmen are really aggressively in. Dryka is just out here, I don't know what she's doing. She's just hanging out in no man's land. But huge thing for Dactyr and Cantel, because the Beastmen did not capture this objective. They didn't move on to it super quickly, and that's going to give the Wood Elves a much better fighting chance. We have some Treekin being called out, and Wild Riders move out to intercept the Tuskor Chariot. So the 2 Tuskor Chariots do get run down. So this one is broken and shattered. The other one is wavering. And Wild Riders will crush Zangors as well, depending on the circumstances. Dryka going to be trying to make her way to the middle, but she's been pretty rough this game. Hasn't been able to keep pace. You know, having maybe a Wood Elf Glade Lord or a Stag character with Prey of Anothrema probably would have been better, although the Shadow Magic is always pretty good. Melkos is just a good spell in general. So Wild Riders about to charge in. Christmas versus the Beastmen. Let the Unga Bunga commence. Epic charge there as the 2 lines do clash, and the Wild Riders should win that fight. Not super decisively, but well enough. The Centaurs do cost about 300-400 gold less, so it's still a decent trade for the Beastmen. Here we have the Wildwood Rangers chopping through these guys. Wood Elves barely holding on to 2 points, but they're going to be losing both points right now, which is going to put the squeeze on them. And Ash really putting the pressure on. As the Wild Riders do beat the Centaurs here, and they get a little bit of support from the Glade Riders. Archers being taken apart by Treekin. Dryka is fighting on the middle and is going to start to flip that objective potentially. Is there a chance for a Wood Elf comeback on the objectives? The value is close enough. This is a very tight game here, but we're going to see. Wildwood Rangers, once an anti-large unit when fighting in the woods, but now a great weapon unit, will not kill Centaurs super effectively. Could definitely use some Glade Rider support, which I suspect is going to be the play here from Dactyr. Is going to be a call out of a Glade Rider right there. Wild Riders and the other mobile pieces going to be swarming onto the middle, potentially an opportunity to get that. Now, the mid-game halberd tactics are in play. Wood Elves tend to spam out Cav in the mid-game, so calling out Khorne Gores preemptively is always actually not a bad idea at all. Melkoth's activated on the Centaurs, and now they're going to be fighting a 2v1, and Treekin are also on the way in. So pretty saucy indeed. Back objective is taken by the Beastmen. Wood Elves have an opportunity to get some value here as they do crush another Centaur unit. Dryka going to be waddling in, and yeah, she'll provide a little bit of damage if she can get there. And Melkoth, of course, is very good. So Centaurs do get crushed up. We do have the Wildwood Rangers still in play. They're about to get run down by these chariots. So the Giga Chad Beastman chariots are coming and rolling dirty. So there they go. And yeah, nice one right there. Runs down the Wildwood Rangers. In the back, we got double Dryads being called out for the capture weight, which is a really good idea. And the middle is in flux. The Beastmen are getting folded by this mobile core of Wild Riders and Glade Riders, that's for sure. Beautiful Flock of Doom. Hits a couple units there. Very nice. And in the middle, is it going to flip? He definitely needs to get the objectives back before it becomes a triple cap situation, because triple capping the Beastmen on their back objective with Khorne Gores is there no game audio? Hold on. There we go. I fixed it. Okay. Thank you, guys. Good catch. Good catch. So there should be game audio now. Melkoth on the Khorne Gores. Unfortunately for the Wood Elves, they do have spell resistance. Dryads do kind of get intercepted by a couple of Haggard Chariots here. We're going to see if they're going to be able to get through that. And double Dryads tar pitted on one unit here is very Bronzodia. Definitely need to get that unit out there if you can. That is an incredibly tough situation. So Wild Riders coming back, trying to help out with the Chariots where they can. Treekin just waddling about. They haven't been able to really get a fight in a long time. Malagor very low. If Malagor were to die, that would be a huge win. And the Wood Elves are now going to start playing for a triple cap, which is smart. So they got Dryads moving through the trees, playing for the long game, which is what you need to be doing in this situation. Yeah, so we fixed the audio. It should be okay now. Let me know if it's not. Dryka beating down Khorngors is pretty cost effective, not bad at all. Dryads versus Zangors with a little bit of Treekin support should be all right. And double Dryads here. Yeah, he's building up this critical mass of capture weight, but the Beastmen still have a lot on the field, and healthy Tuskor Chariots are an excellent counter against a lot of these units. That is for sure. Treekin battling it out versus Centaurs of Tzeentch, which do have really good AP. And now the Dryads have disengaged, which is good. He had too many committed there. Chariot being run down by Glade Riders. Dryka trying her best, just Melkoth spam, battling Khorngors, and she's currently sitting at 900 value. She costs about 1,200, so Dryka's not terribly expensive, so it's not a huge deal if she doesn't get a ton of value. But the Beastmen do spot the Dryads moving to the back point. Centaurs have come across to reinforce here. The Centaur spam is very, very good, about 1,000 value on those. Dryads will trade well into Centaurs in the trees, but in open field, they'll get cycle charged and get wrecked a little bit, in my experience. So Wood Elves continuing to nibble through the Zangors and also against the Centaurs. They are making progress. A lot of Beastmen casualties here. So the back objective is for sure going to flip, but it's just a matter of like the time. Are you going to have enough time to do it? Find out on today's episode of Dragon Ball Z. Beastmen do have a lot of Centaurs and a couple Gors out on the field. Wood Elves do start to get some capture weight over here, albeit very, very little. So the play is probably to send your Dryads, like one Dryad over here and everything else to the middle. You're going to have to start playing that point here. Now, what is he going to call in? We do get the Race of the Frozen Heart, so just a lot of aggression, a lot of killing power. They should trade okay into the Khorngors. They just have better stats and hit pretty hard. This is a very sweaty game. Yeah, these guys are both pretty sweaty players. Although Dactyr is somebody, or Contel was a very high-level Warhammer 2 tournament player who's just getting back into the game now. So very, very impressive performance here. Ash has been winning a lot of tournaments, so this is no easy feat. That is for sure. All right, so moving on up, we do see the Wood Elves securing their home objective, and now they're going to need to make a play for the middle. Giga Chad Dryads in the back are fighting versus the Gore Herds. I don't know who's going to win that, actually. Okay, they're the anti-infantry Gore Herds, so I still think Dryads maybe win it because of the Fizz Res. We'll have to see. But Malagor's nearby there, and he is threatening that. So now the Wood Elves, they don't have a lot of time. You got to just go pedal to the metal to the middle. Ash doing some really good hit and run tactics, using Centaurs to distract and just keep him from focusing on the middle objective. So lots of nice little plays like that right there is very, very clean. Tuskor Chariots do get charged and take quite a bit of damage. About 400 or 500, but those are just Glade Riders. Dryads are creeping on up. Back objective. Ooh, I actually like this. The idea of sending Dryka to the back objective to just like kind of grind on it and potentially give you it in the fourth quarter of the game is pretty good. In the back, we do have Centaurs coming in, and the Wood Elves are now going to be surging towards the middle. Dryads fighting a hard fight here. Centaurs going to be getting a surround, but these are the Arwars, which do have Frostbite, so they will slow down the Centaurs, allowing them to be countercharged a little bit. Call-ins for the Wood Elves, what is it going to be? Centaurs on the hunt. Glade Riders do arrive up on the point. It's probably more important to pull the Glade Riders in and try and break these positions, I would say. But Wood Elves with the hard wood on the back point. These Ungors are expendable units, so I believe they only have 2 capture weight. Dryads are potentially going to get off here. Dryka, why is she not helping, though? Yeah, there you go. You got to get in there and help. But flipping this back point definitely gives a sliver of hope to the Wood Elves. But we do see Melkoth going down to the Gore Herds. Dryka does give a big buff to Fanatical Resolve. So that's going to buff the remaining Dryads to fight quite a bit longer, which is very, very good. And is it going to get flipped? Wow, that's a play right there, guys. Back objective, we do get the Wild Riders coming out to get this. And now we suddenly have a bit of a closer match. Oh, but looks like the Beastmen stabilize it. He needs to get back on the point. Oh, he moved the Dryads off the point, and he gets back on. It starts to flip again. Okay, it's very, very close to flipping, ladies and gentlemen. It's very, very close. All right, so we do see this objective here. Is it going to flip? It does. So the Wood Elves do get that. So now it's like they have a little bit of time to get the middle. But the problem is it's going to be very hard for them to hold this objective. Granted, Dryka, if you call in like some Glade Riders down there, they could probably hold it with Dryka. On the middle objective, Dryads and Treekin are arriving on the point, guys. Okay, back here we do have the Wild Riders hammering down the Gore Herds. Wood Elves are fighting tooth and nail here, ladies and gentlemen. And Dryads and Treekin are going to be some nice capture weight. Could this be a forbidden comeback? That would be an insane win. Insane. But I just don't think he's going to be able to hold over here. He just doesn't have enough. Yeah, Glade Riders are coming out. Just desperation cap. The middle is flipping. I mean, Ash did kind of blunder a little bit by moving off the objective here. Letting the Wood Elves capture that is going to, buy them some time. But on the back objective, Dryka is going Giga Chad. She's trying. The Dryads are broken. She has 3 capture weight. This is only 4 capture weight, so Dryka might be able to solo hold that. And the middle's going to be flipping due to Ash moving off it. But the side back objective looks like it's going to go to the Beastmen. But that's a much easier objective to get back for the Wood Elves. But that's a lot of capture weight here. Gore Herds, all these units. And that is going to be a triple cap for the Wood Elves. But I don't know. I don't think they're going to be able to hold. There's just too many Beastmen. I mean, they're just fighting by the hair on their chinny chin chin here as the Glade Riders charge into the Centaurs. And the Wild Riders are forced off the objective by the Gore Herds and the Zangors. I think that's GG. But man, what an intensely scrappy game. Very well played to both players, man. Crazy micro on both sides. And he's just not going to be able to hold. He did get the triple cap. Value is very close, but the Beastmen had him stuffed a little bit too long. And that's going to be it. GG, well played. What a match. Ash is a really good Wood Elf player too, so they know how to play Wood Elves. Yeah. Beastmen are definitely an S tier faction. They're top 3, 100%. They might warrant some restrictions soon. We'll have to see. But, tonight wanted to see what's going to happen. So, Wood Elves, really clean, solid Wood Elf play. It was very fun. And very, very good Beastmen play. I mean, what's not to love? That was an incredibly close match, guys. Yep, very close. So now we have our top 4. I don't need to change anything since that was the original top 4. And we are going to take a look here at the old brackets. GG, great watch indeed. It was. Great tiebreaker. Yeah. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and advance to the top 4. Really seems like the Beastmen are favored in that matchup. Yeah, I feel like it's harder for Wood Elves to win, but it's like not so bad. It's like it's pretty good. Yeah. So advance to the top 4. So we're going to do that. Looks like all the scores are reported, and here we go. All right. So what's cooking, ladies and gentlemen? The top 4 is there. Let's go to here. Get our top 4 going, and now we have our matchups, which is going to be Orange Pest versus Outer Region and Ash versus Navigator. Okay, so let's do Orange Pest versus Outer Region. That'll be fun. All right. So top 4 is here. Let me tell the players. Thank you all for playing tonight. Really, really fun event. Orange Pest versus Outer Region, and then we have Ash 007 versus Navigator. Good luck, have fun. Cool. So we can have, it's the Orcs. Yes, it is. So we need to find the lobby. And I guess I could just invite them. So Turin, semis. This game is a spectator. Get this going. Invite the homies. And let's get out of region in there too. This will be fun. Excited to see this one. And Maverick, who wanted to cast? I think Maverick Sloth wanted to cast the other side. Okay, go cast Chorfs versus Beastmen, if you want. So we got Chorfs and Beastmen on the other side. It's not as... Chorfs actually have some good tools against Beastmen. Magma Cannons are the punishment. Like, Magma Cannons wreck a lot of the Beastmen units. And Hobgoblin Riders are better than you'd think at contesting. It's going to be Skjallandir's Cave. Okay. And here we go. Let's get it, man. Greenskins in the finals. Yeah, so we have Greenskins in the semifinals versus, I don't know what Outer Region's playing. We're about to find out. He's playing something or other. And so Ash, go ahead and play Ash versus... Okay. Just need to type to the Maverick. Cast your game. I need to fix my keyboard. My damn spacebar key is broken, but everything else is fine. It's a perfectly fine keyboard, but the spacebar is just the only thing that's broken. It like hits it twice. It's so annoying. Dark Elves versus Greenskins. Oh shit! Dark Elves. The Dork Elves have made it to the top 4, guys. I hope Ash wins his match. Love watching Beastmen. Yeah, Beastmen are fun to watch. Yeah, they're very strong. So Greenskins versus Dork Elves. Okay. Orange Pest with the Insta ready up, dude. Oh my god, what's going on here? Does he have a build ready already? Orange Pest smurfing Grubby calling it. Grubby? What about Grubby? Is Grubby here? I've been training with Orange Pest. We've been playing games, and I've been today I had a coaching session with him as well. We trained with him and his buddy and got some good reps in there, so he's very good. I mean, he's the #1 Company of Heroes 3 player in the world, so he's got the RTS fundamentals. The only thing he needs to learn are the builds, and once he learns the builds, he could be a top player for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Dusty, I'll have to take a look, yeah. I'll have to take a look. I probably should just get a new keyboard. It's super old. But yeah, so top 4 factions are Greenskins, Dark Elves, Greenskins, Dark Elves, and then we have the Beastmen and the Chaos Dwarves, actually. So pretty good range of factions, actually. Very, very cool. Scalandir's Cave is a very big open map. So this one has a lot of mobility fights. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the Palpatine and Pest is the Anakin right now. But he will eventually throw me in the pit of lightning. You know, I like Palpatine eventually gets owned by Vader. That will happen at some point. But for now, I'm the Palpatine, and yeah, that's the metaphor for sure. Yeah, Gorbad. Yeah. This is the exact build he was using earlier, which unironically probably isn't terrible against against these guys. Yeah, there's against Dark Elves. I mean, there's a couple of things you can change up, but typically, you know, his build looks fine. Gorbad with, you know, a Deathcaster. Yeah, Turin's too weak. It is. I'm gonna get Force Lightning. I'm gonna Force Lightning myself into the pits. Yeah, man. God, how hard did they fumble the Star Wars trilogy? Just like somehow Palpatine has returned. I mean, like, I have to admit, for selfish reasons, I thought I was very happy Palpatine was back just because the memes and the humor of it, like just how corny of a character he can be. But like from like a storytelling like perspective, oh god, dude, he's not playing Blue Vipers. No, he knows. He learned from his mistakes. All right, guys. Somehow Turin returned. Yes. I'm gonna probably look like Palpatine when I'm old too. I have that kind of face. Yeah, maybe a slightly more handsome Palpatine. All right, guys. So we have the Vanguard Night Goblin boss, which is a pretty funny tactic. You know, it's 3 capture weight. He can summon squigs. He's very annoying to get rid of. I actually really like that innovation. I think it's kind of cool. He's got Goblin Wolf Rider archers. Very good. Mandatory. They are excellent skirmishers against the Dark Rider repeater crossbows, and honestly just give you 9 capture weight to press the field, which feels very good to have. The rest of the army is going to be Orc Boys with Orc Spears and Error Boys to fend off Dark Riders and just provide utility. Gorbad and Hag. So Buna is very good against Dark Elves. Spirit Leech, you should probably bring Spirit Leech too, but Buna, you just use it against the Cold One Knights and, you know, the Witch Elves and anything that's of good quality, really. So, yep, I like it. No complaints. And for the Giga Chad Dark Elf player over here, Outer Region, he's going to be using the Blood Rack Shrine, which is definitely something that the Error Boys are going to want to be shooting. And this is when you're going to regret not having Spirit Leech because it's very good against the Shrine. We do have Malice Meme Blade, who's a very good fighter. Double Melkoth's Caster against the Boar Boy spam, and the rest of the build's going to be Corsairs, Bleak Swords, and Dread Spears. So pretty fun, man. I definitely dig it. Yeah. Can you dig it? Little Night Goblin Big Boss able to grab the objective. So Orange Pest is going to be going up to an objective lead. Not going to be too massive, but if you could just control objective 2, Malice eating some arrows in the face, and we're going to see the Medusa Shrine shooting her laser beam eyes, but she's definitely a priority target. You know, 80 armor is 80 armor, but the Error Boys actually have surprisingly good armor piercing, and yeah, now the Orc's going to get up, grabbing the points, and we do see the Night Goblin Big Boss holding down that outside objective. Probably just leave him there, honestly, because he's invisible, so eventually what's going to happen is Outer Region will send something there, and it'll be like, surprise, there's a guy here. Okay, so this is the Buna target. We're going to see how good of attention Orange Pest pays to the game. Can he summon his Company of Heroes skills? The Buna needs to be cast on the Sisters of Slaughter, with the Focus Fire coming in from the Orc Error Boys, 100%. So the Dork Elves are going to get the outside objective. Malice Darkblade actually eats quite a bit of damage there from all those errors. And yeah, he took quite a bit of damage. Yeah, he's not loving it. We do see the Medusa Shrine to the Blood Rack Shrine causing a bit of havoc. And the objective here is going to be contested. River Troll Hag moving in. She's got her big bonking stick. And everyone's favorite lunch lady is back. And now she's going to be retreating. Maybe she'll fart on them on the way out. But the Greenskins do stabilize that objective, and we have Gorchad versus Malice. Now, I'm a little bit concerned for Orange Pest. He is just getting into the game, more or less. I don't know if he knows what Malice does, because Malice has a second life, but Gorchad can totally fight him. Gorchad is a beast mode of a fighter. He's very good. So on the middle objective, we do see the fight commencing, and the Squig Summon is activated from the Gobbo, and the Squigs should be rear charging in. Buna used on Blackheart Corsairs. That hurts, for sure. It's not the end of the world. It's still a respectable target, but using it on the Sisters of Slaughter would have been a little bit better. But everybody's favorite lunch lady gets in, and she bashes the hell out of the Blackheart Corsairs. We do have Boar Boys in there. Boar Boys should be charging in, you know, not to the spear units, but areas where there's no spears is where they should be feasting. So more archers are on the way in. Gorchad is going to be charging into the Blood Rack Shrine. Blood Rack Shrines are pretty powerful, but also a little bit weak against the charge here. No, don't charge the Boar Boy Biggins in. That's a big mistake. Outer Region's waiting there with spears. Very well played. He's able to pull back there. And now the battle continues over on the point. Squig's able to hold up the point. Greenskin's winning most of the infantry fights pretty decisively. The Druki losing all 3 of those infantry fights. So that is pretty big. Now, where is Gorchad going to go? That is the big question. Archers are back online. Value trading is favoring Orange Pest pretty heavily here. He is getting the skirmishing. He's continuing to poke here. You know, he does have the micro. He's just got to pull those guys back just so they're not in melee with the Bleak Swords. But this kind of poke on the Corsairs isn't necessarily a bad thing either. So we do have Gorbad coming in once again to try and get this caster here as the Dark Elves are in a bit of a retreat. Lunch Lady is surrounded by the Sisters of Slaughter. That's very dangerous. But Gorchad does get a charge off. Is he going to make contact? Definitely should switch on to the Bloodrack Shrine. That's the target you want to get. But he does make contact here. And the Lunch Lady, if the Lunch Lady gets beaten down here, that's going to be a big problem. But overall, it seems like Orange Pest is in command of the game right now. He's in a bit of a better position. Although if he loses the Lunch Lady, that's going to potentially flip the game here. Because Abuna on top of the Sisters of Slaughter would just be GOAT status. That'd be super good. Now, Gorchad is giving +10/+10 combat stats to all these Boar Boys here. So their stat line is actually not bad anymore. Lunch Lady does get smashed up, and Malice is going to be battling versus Gorbad, who's going to be waddling away. On the outside point, Dork Elves have engaged. Boar Boys are getting good rampages and running over the Sisters of Slaughter very cost effectively. We do see Gorbad running away from Malice. Not a terrible play. And is the Lunch Lady going to be surviving? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. The Lunch Lady looks like she's going to be escorted off the field, which actually, I was going to say Pest is in a good position, but now it's more of an even position based on all this. So Gorbad's going to be running away. Malice is just a straight-up stronger fighter. He's very, very menacing. Dark Elves getting good reinforcements coming in, and the Skirmish Gav are going to be poking as we see Savage Orcs on their way up. Shadowcaster for the Dark Elves does get killed by the Boar Boys, but there is a second Shadowcaster, so we got second breakfast all up in this game here. Goblin Big Boss could probably maneuver over here at this point, maybe help out with the battle a little bit. Orc Boys have moved up. Cold Moon Knights now being called in, and Malice is currently luring the Boar Boys into the spears, which is a good play. He's really going for it, though. Outer Region wants blood. He is chasing down Malice, and the Boar Boys need to be used to protect Gorbad for sure. Bit of a blunder here, potentially a good opportunity. If all these Wolf Riders move on to the objective, the Greenskins will flip that objective, and it's going to put a colossal amount of pressure here on Outer Region, but we're going to see if he gets it. Keeping Gorbad alive is very important for Greenskins, too. You definitely don't want to flip that. So Dark Riders will get wrecked by these, not wrecked, but trade badly into these Boar Boys. The Boar Boys got their charge, and they got their little pig tusks, and they're sitting good. Okay, well played, dude. Well played. He moves on to the point. You need to flip that. Put the pressure on, dude. My Sith apprentice, he is taken down, competing with Outer Region here. This is huge. The Sith apprentice is rising, dude. All right. So moving on up, we do see the Greenskins cackling on the point. I honestly think the Greenskins are in a winning position. As long as Pest doesn't throw the game by letting his Lord die, I think that the Dark Elves are running out of steam, and this is a very impressive win. Even if it is a matchup which might be favored for Greenskins, I don't know if it is. Still, defeating Outer Region when you're relatively new to the game is not... He's been grinding. He's been grinding for the past couple weeks, like hard. But that's still a super impressive feat. Prospero, cheers. I've been watching since 2016. Thank you for all the content and the quality streams. I got you, brother. Thank you so much. That is super generous. Thank you for the fat 200. You're keeping the old man going, dude. So thank you once again for the support. And we won't let you down. We're going to keep the good times rolling. All right, some more Boar Boys coming in. Brutal unit. Very, very powerful. Error Boys shooting into the Sisters of Slaughter. They do have bronze shields, but M. Hogs is coming down from the hills. So my grandpa was like very country, like extremely country. And he had a way of saying, like, he would be like, them hogs. Like, he would say it like this. It was so hard to impersonate. But yeah, the Boar Boys, are they the big uns? Yeah, so they won't be super good against the Sisters, but the charge impact is still relevant. Now, or middle objective, he definitely wants to try and hold this. Outer Region is an insanely good player who's going to keep grinding and keep putting pressure on you, so you need to just kind of stuff him back. But we do see Orange Pass pulling more and more ahead, and he gets a beautiful Boar Boy charge onto the Cold One Knights, right? Savage Orc's going to be moving up as well, and here we do see the Orc Boys with spears grinding it out, doing great work. And the Skirmish Cav are so clutch. That 9 capture weight coming out is very, very good. Yeah, no, I'm a little bit nervous. Like, Palpatine, you know, when Vader starts getting a little bit too strong, he's like, oh, God. You know, I feel like I'm close to being thrown in the lightning pit already. So Orc Boys are cruising up. Middle objective maybe going to flip. Gorchad is in a little bit of danger here. He is being hunted by Malice. Is he going to get away? You got to keep him alive. That's like the one way Orange Pest throws the game, is if he loses Gorchad there. So he's got the 2 objectives on the outside. We do see the Bleak Swords coming in to contest here, but that's where the little goblin boss is actually quite helpful. Boar Boys do intercept Malice Darkblade, and on the outside objective, it is being contested pretty heavily. Moon Howlers move again. They will beat Dark Riders pretty well, actually. Savage Orcs and Boar Boys also trading very well. We got Spears trading here, and this is going to be an excellent charge as well. So here they come. They're going to move in, and that's going to be a big old rear charge there. Oh, yeah, get them, boys. Have we not seen a Wah this game, by the way? I could have sworn he might be forgetting his Wah ability, although I think, no, we did see it at one point, I think. I think he used one a little bit earlier, so, yep, on the middle objective, Malice Darkblade wins his fight. And here we do see the Bleak Swords moving in with some Dark Riders, but there is a response from Orange Pest. He calls in the Forest Goblin Spider Riders. So they're going to be coming up to cruise, and we'll defeat Dark Riders in combat, plus the Goblin Big Boss. That's actually a big win for the Greenskins over there. But we do see the objective flipping over here because of the Swarm not being necessarily near the point. So they do manage to swarm down and kill the Dark Rider units, but we're going to see if Orange Pest picks up on this. He cannot afford to flip this point. He needs to get these Spheres back on the point. He needs to get all these guys back on the point, or else he could lose the game. Because Outer Region is still got a pretty respectable little army here. He needs to hold this point. That is for sure. So 8.6 against 8.2. Outer Region has done an excellent job bringing the game back, just showing why he's one of the top-ranked players in the world. And what is the call-in going to be for the Greenskins? Do we have any mobility here? Orange Pest would win on just one objective, but that's a long time to grind on just one objective. You want to stabilize the double cap for as long as you possibly can. So the Spears do get back to the point. Gorchad probably going to try and screen out the Chariot here. Boar Boys and Savage Orcs trading uber cost effectively over here. And what is the call-in going to be? Is he going to reinforce? He gets his Hag back. Okay, the Spirit Leech won't be bad, or the Buna, excuse me. But yeah, holding this point, I think it's time to start. It's about time to start reinforcing over here. He needs to get his rallied units. Oh man, this Boar Boy unit could do so much work. It could kill these 2 Cav units. We're going to see if he's going to be able to keep up with Outer Region's macro over the course of the game. Not going to be easy. Not going to be easy at all. The Boar Boys do come back on the objective. Spider Riders here are going to get crumped. And does he have Mither on his Hag? He did not bring Mither. Mither is actually quite good. But the Hag is going to go after Malice, and Malice still has his second life. But yeah, Pest needs to work on the macro and getting these units back a little bit. Over here towards Objective 3, we do see the Spears holding, being surrounded. They're shaken, and a lot of raggedy units are over there as well. But he's got so many units in the backfield that can make a big difference here. Like sending those two, well, not these guys so much, but the Boar Boys that are a little bit idle could still make a huge difference. We do get a Fate of Buna going down on one of the Cold One Cav, I believe, or on Dark Riders, which is not the strongest, but there is going to be an influx of pressure coming in from the... Wait, did he bring the wrong ability? Oh, he does have the Great Leader. Okay, he does have it. Yeah, he does have the Great Leader. Boar Boy Cav still fighting. Still a contested game, but I think that Outer Region is starting to take over. He's past Orange Pest in value. Orange Pest should have just started Helm's Deeping on this objective, and I think he might have won the game. Hard to say, but here we do see the Night Goblin boss fighting it out. He's going to need to get some objectives back. Okay, he's macroing his units again. He's getting the pressure. Oh, no, but then Gorchad gets hunted. Gorchad probably going to break, and then with the Greenskin Lord shattering, oof, that's probably going to be all she wrote. Although, Boar Boy's coming in with the remnants of the mobility, and they might be able to save Gorchad. If Gorchad rallies, there's still a game. Greenskins coming in mass in the middle. We do have the Orc Boar Boys. Should be able to swamp the Dark Elves off that objective. Over here in the meantime, it looks like this objective is completely lost. The Druki are going to be cackling on that one. 2 objectives actually in flux right now. He needs to be on point with these units. He needs to get them up. When you're playing a player as strong as Outer Region, you can't make those kind of mistakes. Gorchad is being escorted off the field. Middle objective is definitely very strong for the Greenskins. Boar Boy Biggins, some Orc Boys over there as well. And we do have Squig Herds coming in. Squig Herds are pretty much good against most things. But Malice transformed, yeah, because Malice is very strong when you transform, so the game is coming to a conclusion, so you might as well get him in his demon form. A couple Spider Riders need to come up and contest that objective. He needs to macro those units and threaten all the points, or else he's just going to lose the game. Gorchad is not off the field yet, so that means the leadership penalty hasn't started to crump the Greenskins. Really, really good Fate of Buna coming in from Orange Pest. He is able to nail those guys. Incredibly close game, by the way. Incredibly close game over here. Pretty decisive victory for the Druki on that objective. Squig Herds are rolling, but Malice Meanblade is going to be very tough to contest. But do the Greenskins have play on this objective? Maybe they do, actually. A couple spears are nearby. The objective is flipping. Malice has arrived, though. Malice is going to be a huge problem. He does his Bloodstorm ability, which is some AoE. But the Squig Packs with the Lunch Lady might be able to get some work done. Outer Region has pulled the value lead here. The Night Goblin boss on the outside does get broken. Squig Herds are rolling for it. And Forest Goblin Spider Riders do have the capture weight advantage, but Sisters of Slaughter are being called in. We're starting to see the end of the road here. My Sith Apprentice has probably been defeated this game, but I think that he will... I I think this is a huge, milestone for him. This is a big. The outer region is one of the big dogs. He is very tough to beat, and just being able to contest the game with him is a huge accomplishment. Squig Herd's coming in, Boar Boys. I mean, maybe if I think, will he win on just one if he manages to get this middle objective? I'd have to do the quick math. I don't think so. It's going to be really close, but I don't think so. Yeah, because he would need to get 1250 points before his opponent gets 1,000, and outer region's going to get 1,000 pretty quickly. I think he needs to get 2 objectives, which is going to be very, very tough. Malice Darkblade is going to eventually whittle down. He's in his dreaded anime demon form right now, as the Squigs do get this, and now he's going to be pathing over here, but the Dread Spears will counter the Squigs. So I think he needs to rethink that strategy and get some infantry, maybe some Savage Orcs moving that way. What do we see in the call-in? Goblin Rider, Archers, so kind of desperation plays, really, which is tough. Because, Orange Pest has a little bit of time to work with. He doesn't need to resort to desperation yet. He could just kind of keep value trading for now and probably be okay. This is definitely a more opportune place here, although a full health Sisters of Slaughter is rough. I mean, I don't see anything that's going to be able to deal with them. In the meantime, we do see these Squigs piling in, feasting on the Sorceress of Shadows, and the Lunch Lady getting smashed by Malice Darkblade. And that's it. That's got to be GG. What a valiant attempt, though, by Lord Vader here. Yeah, I think that's his. He's Lord Vader. That's his. that's his. Yeah. The River Troll Hag is going to get chased down by Malice. And ladies and gentlemen, what a close match. Maybe some shenanigans on the outside here, but the Sisters of Slaughter being that healthy, it's going to be too much. It's going to be too much. Middle objective is about to flip. Greenskins are getting some momentum here on the outside. The Boar Boy charge onto the side is pretty good against the Sisters, actually. He does have the capture weight advantage, but I mean, never say never, right? Those, as long as he doesn't sit and sustain combat with those spears, that's good. If he just parks on the outside of the point, that's going to be quite massive. And objective 2 flipping. Here we don't see any pressure really. Squig Herds is a good call. They can definitely do work against Sisters. They will lose, but they'll put up a fight. 1081 of the points. The Boar Boy Big and Cab moving out, but Greenskins, remember, are suffering a leadership penalty right now. He does actually fold up those Dark Riders. Really cost effective. And then if he goes and folds those Coldo Knights, or at least gets a charge on them, that would be the best case scenario. He needs to get the charge off, though. Is he going to get it? He does get the charge. So Coldo Knights will win that fight, but it's going to be as cost effective of a trade as you're going to get here. So Squig's going for the outside point, and what kind of demolish will they do? They are moving in, and yeah, it looks like he's going to continue putting pressure on the backside point here, so he's going to be rolling over there, and he needs to flip this point in order to have a chance to win, but it looks like he taps out. There might have been a slim chance of him to win if that fight over there goes well, but likely not. GG, well played. What a match, dude. Damn. Super close. Like, if Gorbad lives, if Gorbad lives there and doesn't get killed in the mid game, no. Yeah, then you have a chance of winning. Damn, dude. GG, well played. Yeah, Gorchad needed to live, and I think he just needed to play Gorchad a little bit better. If Gorchad was like doing more damage to the altar, not taking as much damage, I think that the Greenskins win that game. Yeah, that was a really, really good match. Well played to Outer Region too. The Druki play was very fun. Okay, turn finals. You can always count on Outer Region. Outer Region does adopt factions that have lower win rates. He does do that, which is really fun, and he's good enough to make them work, right? Yes. If he and lived, he win. Yeah. So if Gorbad had lived, and if he didn't blunder his caster in the beginning, I think the Greenskins win there too. He had 2 very, very good avenues for victory, but just small mistakes. But they're not unforced errors, right? Like, Outer Region is pursuing those things. So it's not fair to call them, like, unforced errors. Like, Outer Region was coming for that booty, So you got to watch out. Yeah, Dork Elves are in the grand finals. Yeah. So make sure you use Yuna on Cold One Knights and Sisters. I'm telling my Sith Apprentice how to approach that matchup. They are the problem. Okay, cool. So very neat. That should be reported. So we got Dark Elves versus Beastmen in the grand finals. I don't know how Dark Elves win that, but if there's a chance, Outer Region is someone who is capable of figuring that out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get Ash in here as well. Lunch Lady tried. She definitely is the Lunch Lady, though. Yeah, so the map for the grand finals, I think it's a new one. Let me check. Are we using a new map? Is it? No, it's Glade of the Everqueen Classic. I don't know how Dark Elves beat Beastmen, honestly. I feel like that's a pretty cursed matchup. We're going to have to see. Druchii are not bad. They're just really hard to play. I think Dark Elves are incredibly hard to play. Malice was a beast, though, dude. I loved the Malice pick from Outer Region. That was very fun. So Beastmen versus Dark Elves in the grand finals. Yes. And it is time, ladies and gentlemen. What is it going to be? Is it going to be the Medusa Shrine again? I kind of like the Medusa Shrine. I thought that was a very cool tech. I'm going to go fill up my water. I will BRB in just a second. Finals is just best of one in this tournament. This is just an SFT, which is a competitive tournament, but more on the casual end of the spectrum. You play one faction all the way through. It's designed to let experienced players practice their factions they want to learn in a competitive setting. And also very good for newcomers because you only have to know how to play one faction. Nobody can ban it. You just get to play your faction. So if you're new and you're like, okay, well, I played a lot of Tomb Kings in campaign. I played them in quick battles. I'm gonna just play them tonight. And that's all you need to worry about. So SFTs are a very good format, I think. Pick 6 is probably more competitive, and the most competitive is best of 3. But best of 3 tournaments take forever. Your apprentice is going to kill me eventually. I know it's going to happen. His APMs are just so much higher, you know. Yeah. Okay. And let me go get the water. I will BRB. Thanks, guys, for joining. Drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying it, by the way. Yes, yes. Yeah, best of 3 is very, very rough for the viewing experience, Melody. I agree. It's just if you have 2 series to alternate between, it's not that bad. But if you're just sitting in one best of 3, it's a slog. It really is. It is. When best of 3s happen, we start talking about, just the really ridiculous shit, which I guess is kind of fun. But yeah, if you have best of 3 to alternate between 2 series, so there's not as much downtime in between games, I think it's very good. Yeah. No, best of 3 in this game uses different factions. Yes. Okay, outstanding. And we should be okay. One sec. I'm giving some more tips to my apprentice real quick. Yes. So against Dark Elves, Azag is very good on his Wyvern because he doesn't risk getting hunted by Dark Elf characters. He can snipe things very well. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Emultra. I appreciate that, man. I'll forward that over to CA. All right. So Dark Elves versus Doom Bull. Oh, Doom Bull. Doom Bull. Yeah, I love it. It's just like so haggardly metal, I've fixed list tournaments. We did those a long time ago. They're fun. They're fun from a casual perspective. For competitive, I like people to contour their armies to the matchups. I think it's more interesting, but yeah, it's always fun. Maybe someday I'll do them, gents. It's maybe. All right, guys, grand finals, Ash. Let's see what Ash's ranking is. So we're going to go peek over here real quick. So Ash is currently the number 3 ranked player in the world, and Outer Region is currently the number 4 ranked player in the world. All right. That's pretty cool. I should say that the number 1 ranked player isn't Oishi at the moment, even though he's number 1. It's usually the winner of the previous season. So, I guess technically this would be The number one ranked player in the world is Solosora, who won the recent Tavern Championships. This would be like after that. So like, you know, but we could still say, you know, he's number 3 or 4 or whatever. But yeah, very, very strong. Number 3 ranked player in the world for the current season would be a more apt analogy. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, taking a look at the forces of Outer Region, he's going to be using a Big Mama Marathi with Soul Stealer and Melkos. So Soul Stealer, pretty good. You know, healing is always nice, and Melkos is an S tier spell. Corsair handbows are actually very good against Beastmen. They can kite most of the Beastmen infantry, put good hurt on them. They can absorb Centaur charges with their 80 armor and fight back. I like them a lot. I think they're very, very good. And we do see the Bloodrack Shrine once again. So the Bloodrack Shrine with the Medusa on top is a very good laser beam platform, and you know, something that causes terror and is quite disruptive. So I like that. I think that's very, very fun. For the rest of the build here, and Ash is the mighty Beastman Lord. Ash, one of the players bringing Bestigors back into the meta a little bit, but Ash going to be using Gore Herds and Ungor Spearmen. We do also have a Flock of Doomcaster, no surprises. Tuskor Chariots. Yeah, Ash is one of the few players I've seen really use Tuskors and Chariots very aggressively, which I think is very cool. Very, very cool. All right. It's just time. Let's see, you're asking about what other games I'm playing here. Let's see. I've not seen Age of Empires or Mythology FFAs in a while. Yeah, so Warhammer is my main jam, but I will get back into those games once they get updates, you know. Once we get some new civs in Age of Empires 4 and then the Chinese expansion for Age of Mythology, I will be hitting those games again. Correct. Yeah, Bestigors have been crushing it in tournaments. I don't know what it is. Maybe they got some milk finally, but yeah, in the meta, they've been doing well. Like these Beastmen, because like, I think why Bestigors are doing well is because of the Beastmen's ability to support them with mobility so effectively. So like the things that normally would punish Bestigors are stuck dealing with like the Centaur swarming, right? It's just my tinfoil hat. But yeah, so potentially, you know, Marathi can fight the Doom Bull for sure. Her anti-large is good and with Soul Stealers and things like that. A single Scourge Runner Chariot from Outer Region as well. So that's going to be cruising up, and we do see the Dark Elf Shrine, the Bloodrack Shrine getting here. I would say this matchup, the Dark Elves are definitely the underdogs. Beastmen are considered to be an S-tier, top-tier faction. Dark Elves are considered to be on the lower end of the spectrum, but in the hands of good players, they can perform relatively well. So yeah, that is that. Melkos going down on the Centaurs on the outside. That's going to be tickling their pickle a little bit. Beastmen coming for a bit of a full court press. Dark Elves are going to have to reallocate some units. I don't know why. I think Outer Region blundered a little bit. He forgot about his Corsair handbows. He just had them kind of on vacation back here, but they need to move over here and make sure this objective doesn't flip, because the Beastmen are going just full hog here, guys, full hog. Minotaurs with great weapons eating some Scourge Runner shots, and the Bleak Swords stand at the ready. He should definitely kind of pull back his formation a little bit. Engaging at a wide battle line against superior infantry is always a recipe for disaster. But the Blackheart Corsair handbows might be able to punish the Butchers of Copengard a little bit, but the Butchers are just such a killy unit, man. They just do so much work. Marathi could maybe consider diving on the Butchers. Butchers are taking a lot of damage right now. And now you can see the Dark Elf battle lines getting run over by the Beastmen here. So the Bleak Swords and Dread Spears taking a bit of damage. And the Butchers of Chad and Guard are going to be penetrating into the backfield. Now, Coldwood Knight's going to be called out. Yeah, that's my guess. Coldwood Knights on top of the Butchers is going to be pretty cost effective. But yeah, steamrolling of the Bleak Swords. Here we do have the Bloodrack Shrine, which is going to be providing terror and also some laser beam damage. Marathi engaging. It's going to be a Soul Stealer here in a moment. Marathi's going to drop a big old direct Soul Stealer right here. If I was a wagering man, that would be my guess. I mean, it'd be a really good one, but yep, there it is a couple seconds later. So we see Flock of Doom, and then Soul Stealer's also going to be getting popped. That's going to be hitting the Minotaurs with great weapons, the Doom Bull, the Chariots, and we do see more Dark Riders moving in to intercept. But yeah, the Dark Elf front line's getting folded pretty hard, and overall, I don't know, man. It's looking like Ash is just going to continue the steamroll. Marathi getting some great value here, though. You know, she's able to grind there in the pits pretty effectively. The Corsair handbows, somehow they got compromised. I don't even know. They just got run down on pretty much every front. So yeah, there goes the Blackheart Corsairs with handbows. These guys are going to be paying the price as well. That's game. This is probably just game over. Marathi dying there. That was about as hard of a karate chop as you could get. Holy shit. I think Greenskins definitely would have put up a stronger fight probably against all these units, but holy shit, man. Ash is just, he's the predator with his Beastmen, dude. I mean, he used a couple Centaurs, but it was mainly just like 2 or 3 Centis and then Chariots. His like Chariot play is just so brutal. Oh my god. I will host earlier tournaments. I will start doing tournaments earlier here and there. Don't worry. Yeah, they're not always going to be late. So can the Dark Elves get this back? I don't think so. I think Outer Region is being given Well, back when I was in high school, unfortunately, I knew some people who were on the receiving end of a swirly, which is, I'm sure you guys can guess what that is. But this is definitely the Warhammer version of a swirly right now. I do think Dark Elves struggle in this matchup. I think it's kind of a cursed matchup a little bit, but I mean, look, he picked Dark Elves. He had to have known he was going to run into Beastmen. So maybe he thought there was something he could do in this matchup, but it's looking really, really tough, dude. Yeah, it's looking tough. So those guys get taken out, and looks like, who let a steamroller into the tournament? I know. Yeah, Ash is extremely good though. Beastmen are S tier, but they do lose plenty of games. But Ash is just, his micro is very, very good, dude. It's very good. Yeah, you guys know it. Yeah. So basically, for anybody who's in Europe and more more civilized parts of the world, a swirly is when somebody holds you by your legs like upside down and dunks you in a toilet. So I did know a guy that happened to on the football team. It was pretty horrible. Alas, I think that is what's happening right now. So, yeah, I think that's going to be Barathi down. Outer Region is out of the game here. And he's basically being spawn camped. GG, well played. What a brutal, brutal final. And considering how quick that was, I'm more than happy to end with an FFA. So if you guys are on the client, dude, I mean, that was just destruction. I think the Dark Elves need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe Blackguard. Like, the Blackguard and Agaron would be pretty good at holding back against East Aggression. I just think this build was definitely not... This front line was so weak against this, right? Like, dual weapon Gores, Chariots, Minotaurs. Like, this front line was not ready for that, guys. Not ready for that. GG, well played. Nice try, you know. Definitely got to go back to the drawing board, guys. Okay, so we're going to do the Turin FFA of Doom to see who the real tournament winner is going to be. And congratulations to Ash. I mean, that was an insane victory, right? Brutal, brutal one. Okay, who's going to come join the party? Anybody is welcome to join. We will do the Warpstone Crater. Come, join us. I think we need to start the tradition of ending, or reignite the tradition of ending here. Yeah. Okay, and it is time, ladies and gentlemen. Join us. Maverick Sloth all up in here, and who else do we got? Anybody's welcome to join. Yeah. Oh, Anticity, the Dark Lord is here. The Kraken King rises. I'm going to play some High Elves. Yeah, let's play some High Elves. That'll be fun. I think I'm going to play High Elves for the next SFT. I've been getting an itch to play them, and we got Dablush. Dabulch? No idea how to say that. Okay, so we all know the meta for FFA is just mass mobility, right? So, Demons of Chaos. Oh, we got double Demons of Chaos up in here. Don't bring, no Seekers. No Seekers. Do not bring Seekers or Heart Seekers. None of that shit. No, not going to happen. We got the wizard himself, Anticity, is here. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to have some fun with this, guys. Yeah, that looks good. We can bring this for fun. We don't need that. We can keep this. Okay. Yes, rise. Rise, my high elves. Rise. Okay, what are we going to be dealing with here? Dude, my build is so freaking cool. You guys are going to love it. You're going to like the way I look, I guarantee. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let's get you on this, maybe. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Is that actually... No, I can't do that. Okay, damn. I got a little bit excited there for a second, but yeah, we switched it up. Seekers are busted, yes. If your friends are using Seekers against you, you should shame them. Because they're just a cheesy broken unit. Oh, yeah, dude. Let's freaking get it. The Great Eagle, the troll. Why would an eagle? I think Anticity could probably handle the Great Eagle. I don't think he would have too many problems with that. Yeah. Okay. What is next? What is going to be next here? Riders on the Storm. We got to bring the Storm Riders. They're pretty cool. They're probably just going to get folded up pretty quickly there. And do we bring one Spearman unit? Just one Valiant Spear to provide nothing to the battle? That could be an idea. So it's a pretty big map. It is a big, big Chungus map. Yeah, that's just better. That's just straight up better. All right, guys. The Grim Warden maybe is marching to war. I got to build Unstoppable. Oh, God. How many bloated corpses do you have, dude? Anticity bringing the dread mass bloat. One infantry in the corner, all flyers. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could do that. Oh, no, actually, that's not true. I don't have, no, because I wouldn't have enough gold. Actually, no, I could. I could slap chevrons on the flying units I have. Yeah. Yeah, Casey, I told you that was a YouTube bug, dude. It wasn't real. The 7K viewers thing was not real. The YouTube was having, I mean, there's a chance that we got raided by like maybe a foreign audience, maybe like a Asian audience or something, you know, that couldn't like type in the chat for some reason. I have no idea, but like the Warhammer streams are usually 1,500 to 2,500 depending on what it is. You know, that was a paradox. Yeah. That was some weirdness. All right. Oh, did he switch to greenskins? Okay, he did. That's why he's doing it. Greenskins, the best greenskin style in FFA, what would that be? The dreaded rogue idols, yes. The rogue idols would be the way. Let's actually cut the chevrons here and get the spell to be safe. Yeah, that's gonna be better. Oh, the 1 gold left over. Oh yeah, I don't know why I had a screen blocker if I didn't need to do that. So we got Shadow Walkers, guys. Yeah, we got Shadow Walkers ready to go. Skaven viewers count twice. That's right, Rich. You know, dude. You know it, brother. You know it. Artillery spam in FFA, it is until everybody ignores you and then you just get no points. Or everybody 3v1s you and then you just die. Yeah, I feel like artillery is, yeah, mass cav. I would probably bring the Arwar Rogue Idol. All jokes aside, I think this is like a matchup where it might be okay. Oh, Bird Squad? Oh, for sure. High elf Bird Squads are really good. Did they change the way this map looks? This looks really good. Look at this map. The Warpstone Crater. Oh, dude. You know the Skaven would just be chittering down here, dude. Just fat chubs just for that Warpstone. All right. So here we go, guys. Let's get it going. Let's have some fun. GG well played to everybody tonight. It was a really fun tournament. And let us see. Yeah, I wonder what Dark Elves win rate is against Beastmen. I'm going to check that. That was a brutal final, man. Beastmen have a 59% win rate, so pretty scary. Oh, wow. There's seven wins and 1 loss against Dark Elves. Poor Outer Region. I mean, that's what you get when you pick a Pit Lord faction, though, you know? Yeah, Fallout map. Yeah. Now, Bretonnia would probably put up a better fight against Beastmen, honestly, although Korngor's probably ruined that. Mounted Yeoman. All right. Bleak but unyielding. And we got the Shadow Walkers too, guys. We're gonna park the Shadow Walkers down in the middle. And then we got the Fireborn too. Not Fireborn, but Dragon Princess. Alright. Make Ulthuan proud? We're going to. Yeah, Nurgle took a dump there. Kinda looks like it. Yeah, that's true. Not very Nurgle. There's not enough like tentacles and creepy horns and like rot coming off it, yeah. Illyrian Arches. High Elves do look pretty cool, actually. They have some cool aesthetics. You know, I was always a High Elf hater back in the day. I certainly gave them a lot of shit. But their armies, when they're like presented, do look pretty cool. This is like a Cathay map, sort of. Like the Warpstone Desert in Cathay, I think is representative of that, like where the Iron Dragon lurks. Okay, so what do we not want to fight? We got greenskins here with Doom Divers and stuff. And holy shit. Oh my god, that is a Demonic Air Force, which we're going to go fight that. See, this is what happens when you go artillery. Everybody's like, smell you later. Oh, this demon army is just asking for some Tempest beatdowns, dude. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, man. Yeah, Anticity's has got his crab lady over there, too. All right, so the Shadow Walkers. Oh, shit, we should take off Fire at Will now. Okay. It's too late. They found us. Eltharion and the Eagles. We descend on the Furies. Oh, the Shrieking Sky Rays. All right. So I don't know if I think he's watching the other side. But we're about to just butter some serious bread here, guys. We're about to just get a lot of it going. All right, let's call you guys in. The Grim Warden's coming. And yeah, I think he's microing his SEs over here against Anticity, but we're just going to feast. Okay, he just noticed. Yeah, he just noticed. And we're going to go ahead and do an Overcasted Tempest on the Shrieking Sky Rays. We're going to shoot him with the Shadow Walkers. And yeah, dude. Oh, this is going to be good. So we got that on them. Eltharion is going to continue fighting here, and you guys can shoot this. Dude, Value City, baby. Value City. All right, let's put Fire Wheel back on so they just shoot. And yeah, nobody's wanting to play with the greenskins, that's for sure. So I'm getting a ton of value here. We've wiped out like 3 units already. The Grim Warden is just going beast mode. And now, oh, the Festering Stooges are so many points. Oh, that's so many points for us if we can just get the Festering Stooges here. All right, let's shoot them. Eltharion finish off the Furies. And now we're going to go feast like the Heathen Kings of old. All right, I don't think Tempest does friendly fire damage. I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't think it does, though. All right, Eltharion taking him down, and we can go and get ready for the Bombard. He's trying to grenade me. So we're going to do this, we're going to do this, and we're going to go overhead here, do the Bombard, and yeah, I'll do another one there. Cool. All right, Grim Warden. Now we're going to go rip him up, pull you guys back. We got the Shadow Walkers putting the hurt down on him. Okay, and Eltharion and company should be able to go get the kill now. All right, great. We'll keep the Fireborn nearby for the final charge. Big, crazy fight over here. We got Chad Red Olgor. Oh, man. Oh, this is Maverick Sloth's army over here. Yeah. All right. So we're getting a lot of points, but Anticity is catching up. We've killed the Festering Stooges, so we need to go get these Beasts of Nurgle. We're just kind of like creeping around on the outside. Yeah, the Demon player definitely got caught in a rock and a hard place. Anticity with his bomber mobs is very scary. Oh, he's mortaring me. Anticity's mortaring me, dude. Oh, no. Okay, we need to go get that Carronade offline for sure. So let's snipe the Carronade with all our archers, and we're going to go for the Beast of Nurgle with you guys. Okay. Oh my god, Anticity does have a lot of mortars. Jeez. We should be stocked now, so let's creep closer and keep the Fireborn, the heavy cav in the back, ready to go. They can actually just charge through. All right, so let's get you guys. We're going to just butter this thing's bread. Yeah, dude. Bread. Consider bread buttered. Yeah, those birds, those firebirds will kill a Beast of Nurgle very quickly. Okay, let's charge in there. Shut that down. The mortars are missing my Shadow Warriors for the most part, which is good. 1 Beast of Nurgle is down for the count, or at least it will be soon. Let's use that to give the magic damage. All right, Apotheosis on Eltharion, probably good. And cool, so that cannon should meet its end here soon. And the Shadow Warriors, what do we have to shoot over here? Not much. Let's creep them back here and see what we want to find. Oh! Oh! What the hell was that? No. No! Not today. All right, we need to get out of here. Oh! Oh, I didn't notice those guys. Ouch, 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 dude. He's getting revenge for earlier. All right, we're going to go hunt him down now. No more of that. All right, so the Fireborn got in, got that cannon, which is nice. Let's get these Shadow Walkers up in the high ground. We need to get these damn Changebringers, dude. I've had enough of this. All right, we're going to Tempest them right now, and that should be enough to kill them and get all those points. All right, so Shadow Walkers shoot here. These are just Orc Boy Spears. Okay, so we killed one of those. Yeah, we killed one. It's going to go down here. Celastra is still fighting, just tooth and nail here. But we need to kill those things. All right, so we've been able to get good shots here. Looking good. Crab Lady is powerful. Anticity just going apeshit with his dog. Oh, dude. Anticity's about to feast on these artillery pieces. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Some AoE coming. I don't know what it is. Oh, he tried to get me with the frickin'... He tried to get me with the big bombard there. Oh, that's so funny. All right, let's go get these Changebringers. Screw those things. Yeah, good thing we dodged that though, man. That was scary. All right, so let's keep running. We do have this Orc Spears. We could probably downhill charge them into another dimension. And I do get hit with some nasty magics. I have 45 WOM still, but the Spirit Leech definitely hurts. Let's get back to our lines. Let the Eagles hunt those things down. Okay, so Reaver Archers can shoot at the Beast of Nurgle. We do get the Cav there. Let's use the Shadow Walkers to fight in melee. Yeah, so they're pretty good in melee, actually. Should be able to hold their own. Eagles are on the hunt, and the Reavers are doing it. All right, so we can just poke Celastra for free real estate now. We'll just try and whittle her down a little bit. Shadow Walkers should be able to win that, and the Eagles of Doom. We need to get those Changebringers. We can't let them just feast on us. Okay, you snipe here. I could probably get a kill on Azag, actually. Let's take Azag down, yeah. I'm going to have Tempest soon, I think. How much do I need? 10? Okay, so we take the fight. Oh god, Red Olgor! I didn't see Red Olgor. He's coming. Oh, the Prince of Slaughter, dude. He's here. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay. So Red Olgor is going to be battling it out versus the boys here. I probably just use this. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Those damn Changebringers, man. That hurts. Let's get Eltharion the Pimp over there. And my Skirmish Cav need to come under and stop shooting Celastra. It's a complete waste of ammo. All right, so back you go. Let's get you guys over here. Red Olgor should lose 2v1 to my 2 birds. Absolutely. And we got the Shadow Warriors getting back. You guys can put some hurt down on those. Pretty close game. We got a couple people with very, very good scores here. Yeah, if we can kill Red Olgor though, that's going to be big money. Okay, let's put Fire Will on so they skirmish. We're going to get you guys this way. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just getting kited into another dimension there. Beast of Nurgle is... Those are free points. Let's go get those free points. And we're just going to chase here with you guys and bring Eltharion back. Use Apotheosis on himself. Any charges I want to do, could charge you guys. Reaver Archers should be able to hunt them, though. And the Beast of Nurgle will be ours as well, hopefully. Alright, so they're running. I'm going to put you in Group 7 and tell you to just go over there and chase them by yourself. Should be enough. We get the Beast of Nurgle down, and some sort of vortex is being activated here. I don't know what. I think there's like a bug tooltip. What is that? Oh, is that the Cursed Cauldron? I think he has the blue scribes flying around. Oh! Okay. We got some blue scribe in action. Greenskin's looking pretty good. Yeah, we got the blue scribes over here, guys. Okay, that's what's cooking. He got me with the old Cursed Cauldron play. Yeah. Okay, those guys are getting chased. Eagles. I mean, I think we win this. We've got such a strong core of units left. And with Tempest, everybody likes to bring Flying Lords in this FFA, so just going Tempest Cackling is so good. I need to take the Greenskins out of the picture though, because they're the problem right now. They have the highest points, I think. Yeah, so we need to take them down. Okay. So the 2 Eagles of Doom are going for him. And we're going to say goodnight to Sweet Azak here. So we're going to Tempest him, and then we just shoot the Olgor with our Shadow Walkers. And our army's still pretty healthy. All right, so he's going to be done for. And we're going to send the Grim Warden with the Fang Sword of Eltharion, yes. So epic. All right, so he's gone. He's going to be off the battlefield. Red Olgor is going to die as well. Then we just need to hunt down the blue scribes. Uh-oh. What's he casting here? Oh, break him. Red Olgor's too thick. He's doing so much damage. All right, go chase you. And they got that, so we can put them back in Group 1. Pull them back here. All right, so now we need to hunt down the blue scribes. Yeah, and they're going to crumble as well. All right, we still have like almost our whole army. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, we got most of it. Yeah, Maverick Sloth bringing the coolest build. The Chad Red Olgor is very good. Okay, so what do we got here? Anticity's still microing some dogs. I love it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh my god, what the hell is that? The blue scribes are still coming at me? Yeah, they didn't hear no bell. Okay, so we're going to move here. We're going to go here. And the Shadow Walkers, these are our meme units. The Shadow Walkers are not great, but they're so cool. All right, so moving across. And we got the boys. We got to go take down Celostra first. And we'll get a full surround on these. The Shadow Warriors can save their ammunition, close the distance. Yeah, we can take down the Crab Lady. Just get the two birds of prey to move over. You guys move up. You guys move up. She's trying to lure me through spears, which is very good. I like that. But watch the forbidden play here. Yes, get back up in the Skybird. Okay, you ready? These points belong to me. Okay, and yes, and then we get you going here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those things are so cool. Look at that. We're just cooking those guys, man. Sloster's like, I didn't hear no bell. All right, so now we just get everything focusing her down. That should be it. How much value did she get? Damn, 2,200, not bad. Let's go get those scurvy dogs, and we can use these skirmishers to try and clean things up. Go move in there. I don't know, Anticity's Chad Van Geist play is pretty good. I'm digging it. Yeah, doggos get hunted, birds hunt here. Bird ASMR sounds. It's the best part. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. GG, well played. GG, well played. So the ceremonial end of the stream FFA is completed. Some heavy memeing. So if we're giving the People's Champion Award, let's look at the builds. So, I mean, Changebringers are really brutal if nobody has interaction. But yeah, I mean, Beast of Nurgle with Blue Scribes getting 2,700 and Red Chad Olgor. Okay. Greenskin build was pretty well rounded. This actually just looks like a real build. Pretty cool build nonetheless. Anticity's build, okay. Holy shit, Anticity, I did not see what you brought. You brought 9 artillery pieces, including Queen Bess? Jesus Christ, bro. Oh my god, and you still did as good as you did? I don't know how Anticity even competed with a build like this, but he somehow did. Like, I don't even know how he competed with this. Okay, it has Anticity wins. I mean, dude, 9 artillery pieces. How did he even like kill things? I mean, I guess they were shooting my archers, but on that map especially, and still got second. Yeah, I don't know. It must have been your dogs, right? They and Slostra. Okay. Yeah, sneaky B. Yes, of course, because that was completely natural. Yeah, our build was pretty. Our build was like 70% sweat and 40% meme. His was like 90% meme. So like these things are a meme, and Eltharion isn't like super meta or anything. But yeah, definitely Anticity with the most meme powerhouse. Second most ridiculous build would be the Demons of Chaos here. All right, guys. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that. That was very fun. Yeah, your scurvy dogs got a lot of kills. Yeah, they were they were the best for you for sure. Arcane. This honestly, I unironically think this playstyle is good for high elves in domination mode. Like double big monster flying lord with like skirmish cav and archers is pretty good. I think. I'm gonna try it out next time. We'll see if we can make it work. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this sweaty Total War, make sure to drop a like on the way out, and we will do more. Tomorrow's Bannerlord, we're going to be doing Helman von Haggard tomorrow. Hans's evil distant cousin. Hans is retired in Turin for now, but you know, his story may continue at some point too. But should be fun. GG, well played, guys. That is it. Take care of yourselves. Adios. Appreciate you all. Thank you to our new channel members. It's a really great way to support the channel. So if you guys are considering supporting, becoming a channel member here on YouTube is really, really nice. So thank you guys. Take care of yourselves. And huge thank you, by the way, to Prospero Burning for the $200 donation earlier. That is a huge Chungus one. So Prospero, thank you so much, man, for keeping the old engine oiled. All right, guys, see you around. Take care of yourselves. That's going to be it for tonight, and we will see you all on the other side.